pace with control of this race. Here comes a run from Davey Hazard. He blocks the 10. Not going to be enough. Ryan Pace is going to win at Talladega.
Curry trying to hold off Wilson. He's done a good job so far. Wilson, one last desperate attempt to the bottom. He won't get there. Nick Curry wins at Bristol.
Coming out turn number 2, coming down the back straightaway here. Looks like he's in a class of his own right now.
Merzlak, one final time, get around the 55, big time send.
He hits the wall, he hits it, he gets the lead, but can he hang on to it? Oh my goodness, he made it to the line!
Big push down the backstretch is going to give him a good run through the corners.
A little bit
Follow from the 1.
A little bit of contact there for second, but coming to the line, Toby Roberson's going to take home the checkered flag and victory here from the new Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Before I wrap things up here in this segment, your thoughts on the type of race we're going to see tonight? And I would have to agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's feature presentation of the HVRL Maverick Cup Series live from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. So glad you're joining us here tonight for round number 9 on the year. As always, my name is Joe Twansky. Joining me up here in the booth tonight, you know him, you love him. He's one of our newest colleagues here at JTN, the one and only Mr. Chris Pickett. Chris, welcome back to the JTN booth, buddy.
Appreciate it, Joe. Glad to be with you tonight.
And tonight is a night to embrace, to enjoy, to love. 187 laps tonight from the Charlotte Motor Speedway, Chris. You always hear about the Coca-Cola 600 being the long race. Well, we have our own version of that tonight with the Maverick Cup Series.
We definitely do, and hopefully it doesn't rain like the boys in Charlotte had the other night. But looking for some good action here at the 1.5 mile quad oval here at Charlotte. The guys have been kind of ripping the top, so we're hoping for a good multi-groove race here tonight.
How important is that throughout this race? Obviously, we'll be qualifying in a little bit here, but how important is that multi-groove racing if you don't excel in qualifying?
I mean, you got to have places to move. I mean, if it's a one-groove track, it's hard to move up. And if you start in the back, you got nowhere to go. So if you've got these multi-grooves available, you can make moves on the inside, make moves on the outside. Heck, we might even see a little bit of 3-wide action tonight. So we're hoping that kind of develops as the race goes on.
3-wide, is that a promise?
It's not a promise, but I can't even guarantee it or anything. But we'll see. I mean, heck, the guys in the real life did it 4-wide, so anything is possible.
Anything is possible when you put your mind to it. Again, folks, anything's possible in one of our presenting sponsors, AutoSim 2, where you are able to simulate through years and years of motorsports. Again, AutoSim 2 is now available on Steam for $9.99. Of course, this is our AutoSim 2 race preview. Again, check it out. AutoSim 2 now available on Steam for $9.99. Sim through any, if not all, years of motorsports. Car's working. Opening practice here at the moment. Chris talked about these guys running the top. You see MK and Zach Rogers there in the 15 and number 9. Zach, a new entrant here this week from the Charlotte Motor Speedway, and ripping the fence and getting into the fence a little bit.
Apparently he's using the 2021 All-Star number placement, it looks like there.
Zach's always Zach's a little bit of a trend setter.
I got no problem with it. It's cool. Roll with it, bud.
You have a problem with it?
No, I have no problem with it.
Oh.
Roll with it, bud. Go with it.
Oh.
Do your thing.
It's your thing. Do what you want to do.
Oh, don't get me started on singing tonight. A little too early for that.
Xavier Brown tonight in the number 30 car with a special paint scheme honoring his great-grandfather, First Lieutenant Richard A. Brown, who served in the U.S. Army. So wanted to put a spotlight on Xavier here in practice on the wheel of his Mustang with a special commemorative and honorary paint scheme tonight.
I'd like to thank all of our men and women in the armed forces as well. Great paint scheme there on that 30.
What makes a good patriotic paint scheme, Chris?
The flag.
Yeah.
Somewhere on it. That's pretty key. I do like how the flag is the correct direction on the right quarter panel as well. Good call. Some people can kind of miss that there, but I mean, if it's done right, I mean, you got the flag is the most important thing, I believe. I was always partial to the 36 that Kenny Schrader drove after 9/11. That was the solid flag. That was always one of my favorite ones growing up.
Get a good look at Xavier running some laps here in practice. Another one of our patriotic paint schemes tonight. On board is the number 99. That's Hall there in the Powerade machine. Greg Shatner in the Pepsi colors tonight. Rolling off in his Holden. Yeah, Holden's out here tonight. Holden SS. Or it's Commodore, I guess. Greg getting up to speed there. Greg also testing out a new G29 wheel here tonight, is my understanding. So,
attaboy.
Good luck. Congrats on the upgrade, I assume.
G29 crowd unite. Let's go.
It's a nice wheel, but sometimes it can be a fickle one.
Sometimes it's behind the wheel. That's the problem. I'm from experience on that one.
Okay, I was going to say, let's, it can't be a...
It's not always the...
We got to be nice to these drivers, Chris. Come on.
Exactly. No, I'm knocking myself down.
No,
Go, Greg. You got this. You got this.
Can't burn your bridges in the garage area with night one. Hey, Welty there in the number 97. Darren Ingram in chat. Welcome in, Darren. Hope you're having a good Tuesday night. Had to check my clock real quick to see what day it was. Day after Memorial Day. As Hill there in the 61.
I think I saw somebody on Twitter post about the day after Memorial Day in the Indy 500, the day after Christmas, the day after Thanksgiving. I think there was one other one. I can't remember what it was. It's like the worst days of the year is the next day after all of those. I agree.
You agree?
Oh, I was dragging butt today, bud.
Yeah.
It was a rough day at the office.
So, Mr. President, you know, you're up here in the booth tonight. We talked about
Darren.
We talked about the high line, and really we haven't seen any of these drivers here in practice kind of migrate down from that. How fine is that line going to be here for these guys? I mean, I know personally, right? When I was behind the wheel, ripping one of these stock cars, driving the outside line at any racetrack right against the wall, that is the most fun you can have by yourself.
Yes.
But what challenges start to get, thrown at you when you're out there with 20 other guys?
Your concern is, number one, the setups of all the vehicles around you. You want to make sure that if you're holding that high line, somebody comes up underneath you, you got that middle lane going. You want to make sure they know you're still out there because they can squeeze you off the corner. We saw that in real life, too. You want to make sure that you make that move and you're able to clear that guy on the outside. If you can't make that move, you're going to fall back. So it's going to be we're going to kind of have to see how these lines develop. If the high line becomes predominant, you're going to see everybody kind of run up kind of toward the wall, and then you're going to have to see if people can kind of dive bomb going into the corner. So it's going to make for some good racing if it develops.
Of course,
that's all key on how you're set up.
Well, and Fick's set up here tonight, so in theory, you know how everyone else is set up, right? The big variable is the driver.
Well, there we go. Never mind.
I set you up there with that question.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks, Joe. I'll be down on pit road later. I don't know if I want to be up here with you now.
Well, you talked about what we saw in the Coca-Cola 600 yesterday, World 600 for you old heads out there. Obviously, the big news story today, Chase Elliott getting a one-race suspension. I think, I would think, Chris, because you're an intelligent fellow.
I've got you full, but go ahead.
Good suspension there, right? Like, makes sense?
It does. It does. I mean, I can kind of see a little bit of both sides of it, but that was blatantly obvious at the end of it. I mean, those cars are so sensitive when they hit the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I could see where a toe link might have broke, but with the SMT data that came out that Denny Hamlin showed, it was pretty obvious that it wasn't that. He just cut it left, and you can't do that on these type of tracks. You can see how sharp these corners are. I mean, this is just a game, but you can see how sharp the angles are going through the quad oval here, and it's just you're just asking for trouble when you do that, and somebody's gonna get hurt if they're not careful retaliating on these type of tracks. There was a time when somebody would mess you up on one of these bigger tracks, and you wait for a short track to pay them back. That's not the case anymore. They're just going to pay him back as soon as it happens. We saw that with Bubba and Larson last year, and we saw it with Chase and Denny this year. So it's not the place to do that. Is one of these bigger high-speed tracks. Just the respect level is just gone now. There's just no waiting for those short tracks anymore. Where, of course, at short tracks now you can't even get to the guy to hit him. So I guess that's the reason why they do it on the.
You can always dive it in there.
Yeah, that's about the only thing you can do. But I'm fearing that one of these days, everybody's gotten really desensitized to the safety aspect, and one of these days it's going to come back to bite them.
Well, and safety, that's the key word there, right? It was an unsafe maneuver. A lot of people were bringing up comparisons to what Hamlin did to Chastain at Phoenix, talking about how, well, he intentionally ruined someone else's race, and while you can make that argument, it's a straw man's argument when it comes to safety. Hamlin didn't right rear someone, didn't turn them head on into an outside wall going 170 miles per hour. So it's just, I think sometimes folks, sometimes the effect does have to have consequences, even if the cause might have been similar.
Exactly. Somebody made a great point. It was kind of knocked down a little bit on Twitter earlier, but they brought up the comparison between what happened yesterday and the wreck with Kerry Earnhardt and Blaze Alexander. And I know a lot of people were thinking that was kind of an apples to oranges thing. It was an accident racing for the lead, but this was on purpose. It could have been a lot worse. And safer barrier, be danged, whatever. The cars are safer. Okay, I get it. But I mean, one of these days, just the slightest malfunction in any of that could be catastrophic. I don't want to sound like Debbie Downer with this race coming up, but I mean, it just scares me when you see something like that. Just somebody just flat out loses their head, and they'll do something they'll regret later.
Especially from guys that you'd think would know better than that too, right?
Absolutely. I mean, this is a champion. Chase Elliott's a champion. I mean. And Denny Hamlin is one of the greatest drivers, arguably right now that doesn't have a championship. And to see these guys just basically, I think Bill Elliott said it best at Darlington. They're kids that can't play in the sandbox. And it's becoming that way, just top to bottom. It doesn't matter if you're a champion or not. He hit me. I got to hit him back.
We going to get more impressions throughout the night?
Oh, we might.
All right.
Yeah. If you let me.
I'm here for it, man. As long as they're in good taste, I don't care. Can't be in poor taste.
Any bad taste ones.
Hey, you never know.
I don't even know who that was that I just did. But
some generic child.
Was
it one of your kids, maybe?
No. I'm hoping one of them doesn't pop in randomly while we do this.
That's fine.
We'll see what happens.
Mark Snyder there in the 27, getting some laps in. Saw Aaron Hall go on by in the 99. No. I do know. Getting reports out of the 5 camp of Matt Moss that Tate Dorsey has already promised to chase Elliott the 5 car tonight. So last week's winner, Tate Dorsey, already stepping out on the wrong foot. I do have an interesting report on that, as that was fun. Like something's happening, apparently.
Like maybe a rain delay here. We don't need any more of those.
Apparently.
Close the booth window. It's raining in here.
Did get some, so fuel window tonight, it's going to be about 33 laps. Tires are going to be a big concern. We've seen that throughout the year. A lot of tire wear for these drivers. There's a lot of short pitting. Short pitting going to be a big advantage. 97 car just disappeared in our camera. That's our new JTN stealth technology.
That's incredible, right
Isn't
there.
it?
Wow.
Comment from Keith Hughes. He's the driver of the number 82 tonight. And one of the hottest drivers on the circuit. Had a great run going last week. Looks like, are we going to qualify? We are going to qualify. Oh, maybe not.
They're thinking about it.
We're thinking about it. Officials are trying to figure it out. Anyways, Keith Hughes, driver number 82, said Tate Dorsey couldn't drive his way out of a wet paper bag. The only reason he won last week was my game crashed twice.
Wow.
So,
words are being
also
said.
wanted to say that Tate is a hack. So the rivalry that continues, and we saw them crash after the checkered flag last week. The Tate Dorsey versus everybody rivalry continues. I wonder when they're going to change the 6 on the door to a 1.
Well, I guess can we go ahead and just blame Ross for this at this point?
Everybody hates
Thanks,
Ross.
Ross. Thanks, Ross.
All right, we're back in practice.
Yeah, I guess they're running everybody back through tech, maybe.
Maybe that's got to be what it is.
That what it is? The Oculus Prime crashed or something, maybe.
Maybe.
Grasping at straws, folks. I'm just guessing.
Xavier Brown talking about coming from the Indy cars earlier. So having to transition back over the stock cars, that is a big change. Kyle Larson going to have to go through that in the day next year. But it looks like qualifying has begun here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Drivers being called to their cars, and while they're out there on track and we can't see them, let's get a word from our friends with Auto Sim 2. Have you ever wanted to manage your own racing team? Or what if you could go back in time to see if a particular season could have finished differently? Well, folks, have no fear, because Auto Sim 2 is here. With fully customizable roster files, you can create your own world or try to recreate the past. Heck, you could even try to predict the future through Auto Sim 2's Sim mode. Don't like the passive approach? Well, then get more hands-on in owner mode, where you decide who drives your cars and what companies will sponsor them. Down on your luck? Well, then scout some new talent that will get you to the top. Already super successful? Try moving up the ladder or expanding to truly solidify your racing empire. However you want to play, AutoSim 2 has you covered and is now available for purchase through the Steam store for $9.99. Now go make your mark and build your legacy in AutoSim 2. And again, folks, AutoSim 2 is now available on Steam. Again, for $9.99, you can go check it out. AutoSim 2 now available on Steam for $9.99. Results from qualifying starting to trickle their way across the top of your screen. And Chris, they just saw the commercial for AutoSim 2. Now I ask you, if you could take over any team at any time in any year, any time, any team, what team would you take over and why?
2000, the 3 car. We're getting Dale Sr. his 8th championship in 2000. There's like 3 races that if he had done just a little bit better in, we might have had a chance with Bobby Labonte. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. We're going to download this. I'm going to make it happen.
A little play along?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's going to happen.
Heard it here first, folks. Well, again, you've got about a minute or so left here in qualifying. Those results at the top of your screen. Aaron Hall currently on the provisional pole at a 28.591 second lap.
Good lap.
Boy, howdy. Full 10th better than Keith Hughes in second. A lot of Mondays of Thunder guys over here. Remember, you can catch Mondays of Thunder next Monday night for their season finale on June the 5th. We'll be live for the Michigan International Speedway.
That'll be an exciting one.
I love Michigan.
Grooves there. Yeah, love that track.
I wasn't talking about the track.
Oh, I was. Those are my favorites.
Fair enough. Oh, this is the This is the awkward time in the night, right?
Yeah.
You know, we're just
Wait,
kind of.
we can talk real quick about why Michigan was my favorite one, though.
Why is it your favorite one?
So I'm going to show my age, but that was if you looked in the NASCAR Racing 2 and NASCAR Racing 99 edition manuals, Michigan was the first track they had you drive around.
Hmm.
And it was kind of like the proving ground, if you will, just to kind of introduce you to the game. And it just always had a little soft spot.
Interesting. And I am missing someone's car file. Whose car file am I missing? Jason.
I'm missing the 51 myself. Yep.
Oh, no. Well, you just downloaded all the car files.
That must have came in a little late.
Well, Chris, while I'm getting this figured out, why don't you take us through tonight's starting lineup?
All right, starting lineup. Aaron Hall's got the pole with a 28.591. Keith Hughes alongside with a 28.643. Kiz Hill and Cade Welty line up in row 2. Allison Rodrigo and Tate Dorsey in row 3. Zach Rogers, Roger Nebelsick in row 4. Tom Musa and Mike Carroll round out your top 10. Bobby McKay in 11th. Chad Hare in 12th. Brian Zapior in 13th. Xavier Brown in 14th. Mark Snyder 15th. Jason Dady and Benjamin Snyder are the last two to take time tonight. Matt Mass, Quentin Moore, James Sykes, Greg Shetner, and Sean Dotson round out your field tonight for the Maverick race at Charlotte.
Chris, you went really fast through that.
I was hoping you could have found that car file real quick, and I was afraid that I was pronouncing a lot of these wrong.
I got 3 notes. I got 3 notes for you. Folks, this is how we do it here on JTN. We do it on the fly,
baby.
On the fly. That's why you love us. Unfiltered, unedited, unprofessional.
Hopefully not uncensored.
Well, yeah, we're a little censored here. Although this is probably our least likely to say something bad booth, I think. I'd have to think you and me.
I hope.
We'll wait and see. But 51 is Roger Nebelsick. The 79 is Brian Zapier. And the 5 is Matt Moss.
I will probably mess those up again later, gentlemen. I apologize in advance. So, yeah.
Don't worry,
I'll do the
folks.
best I can. I may just go by first names on a few of these tonight.
He'll catch on to the very passive-aggressive repeating the name after you say it, talking about the driver when you're wrong. I don't think Weaver's caught on to that just yet. But maybe Weaver will eventually catch on it. Chris will catch on to it a lot quicker.
I'm hoping. We're going to find out.
All right, so cars rolling out here for happy hour. How do you say it? Hour? I keep saying hour in like casual conversation.
Hour. Yeah.
Right. Hour.
Who pronounced it the other way?
Hour?
Yeah. R.
Hour? I do.
Like Peter Pan? Not Peter Pan. Hook? Captain Hook?
I do.
Yeah. R.
You want to make fun of me?
Happy hour.
Okay, so it looks like we got a livery change on the 27 back to the traditional landlord leasing colors there. There's the 55 Quentin Moore. Saw RV2 Motorsports cheering on the 55.
Not very often you see a wrap change in between practice and qualifying. That's
Mike Carroll there in the 35. He's running Dart this week. I'm a big fan of the Dodge Dart. It's a good-looking car.
It is.
I
agree.
It had its struggles, right?
Yeah, I agree. Oh, good. These
Into the
guys
wall.
still trying to run that outside lane and can't run that high, guys. There's an Accord out here. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. We got them all out here.
Man, feels like a club meet.
Feels like, what?
A club meet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said something different.
Oh, okay.
It made no sense. That's why I was like, what?
Oh, okay. Well, you have to tell me later what you thought. Oh,
It was just about
we
floods.
Got him in the catch fence and over the wall in turn 3.
Oh, man. We did not
Mike
get...
Carroll.
There's no fans over there, right?
There weren't this time, I don't believe. Quentin Moore, Mike Carroll.
How did they get
Over the
over
catch
there?
fence.
How do you get...
I don't know how they got there.
Let's get a replay. We don't normally do replays.
Not during practice usually, but this is interesting.
Look at this.
They got to they got together in the middle of the corner and launch sequence went into effect, and yeah, okay, it's over.
Well, we got to replay at home, so they saw it.
There it is. Okay, that's crazy. I don't know how that happened. I guess that might be something we really can look forward to tonight. Some action like that.
I am not looking forward to that.
No.
I don't like it when guys go flying through the catch fence. The repair bill on 55 is already kind of hurt. Well, cars getting lined up as we wait the command here to a sold-out crowd at the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Great crowd here tonight. I just heard him cheer. I don't know why, but I heard him cheer.
Your engines.
Sounds like the command has been given.
Cars roll off pit lane as our Dodge Charger pace car now gets rolling. Wanted to make him wait a little bit.
Is that a jump on the 82 there?
It might have been. Aaron Hall lining up on the pole. Keith Hughes to the outside. Kez Hill, Cade Welty, Elson Rodrigo, Tate Dorsey, Zach Rogers, Roger Nebelsack, Tom Musa, and Mike Carroll, your top 10 here to start our race. 187 laps tonight from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. I'm Joe Twansky, joined by Chris Pickett in the booth. We're so glad you joined us. Leave a like, subscribe, tell us who you think is going to win. Tell us who you think you're rooting for if it's different. And folks, sit back, relax, kick up your feet, get your favorite beverage, get your favorite snack. We are in for a good one here tonight from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. 187 laps tonight. Yes, indeed, Steven. Dodge Charger pace car is in. Field makes their way into the quad oval. Green flag and Maverick Night in America is underway here from Charlotte.
Had a little wheel spin there about midway through the pack there on that start.
Oh, we got a crash. We got a car already upside down. Caution is going to be out here. James Sykes was upside down.
I didn't even see how that even happened. It happened so quick.
Looks like Benjamin Snyder got into the back of Mark Snyder here at the start. So son gets into father. That kind of sets off this chain reaction. Just kind of get you a static cam here, folks, so you can see everything happening. Seven car at least crossed the line to start the race. We do have manual cautions here. Chris, that is probably something I should have told you.
That's okay. I'm used to those, so I'll be all right with those.
Okay, all right. From high above. Yeah, it's never good to be on your roof before you even cross the start-finish line, huh?
No, not at all. Not the way you want to start a 187 lap run here at Charlotte either.
Oh, we're wrecking under caution now. Brian Zapier's around into Matt Moss. What? Why are you... What? Jason Dady just ran into the 79. Oh, man.
I'll say again, that's not the way you want to start a 187 lap race here at Charlotte. Get wrecked under caution.
No, I don't think so. Maybe raining in Charlotte. I hope not. Thought the rain was gone.
Something's shorting out on my side over here. I think there is some rain coming in.
Did Bristol leave your window open? Kept mine closed?
Well, Bristol locked me out of your mini fridge the last time I helped you out, so I don't know what the deal is.
Did he really?
Yeah, he wouldn't let me in.
Why'd they even bring the mini fridge to the track?
Well, I mean, dog needs snacks. And I do like the coded lock you had with the, where you had to type in a number.
Uh-huh.
I was impressed with that.
It was Bristol's social security number is the code.
That explains.
Only he knows it, so can't help you there. Working our first caution of the night again, folks. Can't thank you enough for tuning in to JTN here. I'm JoeTowNetwork, joined by Chris Pickett up here in the booth. And working our first caution after James Sykes flipped on the first lap at the start-finish line. Not the way they wanted the night to start for the 7 Hot Wheels machine. James, one of our longtime watchers here on JTN. He's back out on track, though. That car is back on all 4 wheels. Have you lost anyone from this race, Chris? If you have that in front of you.
I can get that in front of me. I think Benjamin Schneider dropped out, it looks like, the 22. James Sykes is showing his 2 laps down, but I'm not sure if that car is going to make it back out. Is he back out?
Yes. Yes.
Like I said, my monitor is not working like I would like it to at the moment. So...
all in a day's work.
I can't tell if he's out there or not at the moment.
Aaron Hall leading us back to green. Keith Hughes on the inside. Green flag. We're back underway here from Charlotte. We're going to keep it on this camera while we go by the start-finish line. They're 3 wide towards the back.
Oh, there goes the 75s around going into turn 1.
Oh, there's a car in the infield.
The 46. Greg
Oh,
Schmidt.
no, he's not. What? Did he go through a wall?
Yes, he did.
I didn't think that's how physics worked.
Well, we have the stealth cam, and apparently there's a stealth wall in turn 1.
Oh my goodness. Here's a replay. If 46 just clear through the wall, goes through a couple LEDs.
Yeah, that's different.
That's new.
Took out 3 of the Musco lights, 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, Jack, I don't know either. I'm questioning too. Nope, we're going our second caution of the night after a car went through a wall.
He found that guy that Matt Kenseth had to shoo away at Watkins Glen and signed his autograph finally. Took him how many years? That's dedication, folks.
That is dedication.
While we're under this caution, I'm going to take a moment to see if I can reboot this monitor. We're going to see if that works.
While Chris does that, I'll remind you folks at home, we got more great racing coming up here on JTN, presented by our friends at Scheme Haven. First up, June 1st, believe it or not, it's the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series from Gateway. Coverage kicking off at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Then the USORL Cup Series. Right now, our last scheduled race with the USORL from Talladega. Coverage kicking off 10:40 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Sunday, June 4th, Fast Renegade Cup Series heads to Gateway. Coverage at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Those races and much, much more, of course, live right here only on JTN.
Gateway. Love that little track. Not too far from me.
Fun little track to go to?
I haven't been yet, but I'm
Okay.
hoping in the next year or two I can make it.
Okay.
But yeah, I know exactly where it's at. Drove by it a couple times.
It's on the good side of the arch, right?
It's on the Illinois side of the arch. I don't know if that's the good side or not.
Okay. No state pride. No state pride.
I'm in Indiana, so it didn't hurt me either way.
What was that?
I'm in Indiana, so it doesn't hurt me
Oh,
either
that's
way.
right.
Yeah, that's not a factor for me.
Sorry, I get my eyes confused. Left, right, who knows what they are, you know?
You're too far up there. That's the problem.
Coming back to the green, Keith Hughes going to have control in the 82 on the outside. Aaron Hall on the bottom. Coming back to green, coming to lap 8 of 187. 180 laps to go here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
See if we can get a little bit of green flag racing here. So
Good
far, we
race.
made it through turn 1.
Good restart on the outside for the 82. He is free and clear away. Battle right now on for the third spot. Welty on the bottom, Dorsey on the outside. Zach Rogers starting to poke his nose in there in that Audi number 9. Everyone running up in the wall.
Oh, they get 3 wide off turn 4. That was
Saw a big moment for the 43, Allison Rodrigo. Rodrigo going to get back in line. He's trying to just get the momentum back up in that 43. Here comes MK to the inside. Also got Kez Hill up in the fray. That 61 car is not in a free fall just yet, but has lost some spots since the start of this race. And pass for the lead. 99, Aaron Hall to the inside of Keith Hughes. Hughes going to try to get up there. 99 going to try to pull off the slider. Clears the 82, but here comes Hughes with the crossover back to the bottom, down the back straightaway. What that Mountain Ops Honda does here in 3 and 4. He comes up the track, not going to be able to slide in front of the 99. They're both running the middle of their speedway this time, and it'll be a dead heat back to the line. Where does Tate Dorsey go in the number 6? 99 leads that lap, but the drafting help goes to the 82 on the bottom.
I already tell that top line is trying to become the predominant one early, as we talked about earlier.
Aaron Hall just now able to clear the 82 of Keith Hughes. Keith going to have to settle down there in second. Tate Dorsey now looking to the inside of Hughes through turns 3 and 4. Going to have to slide back up in front of this 97 to Cade Welty, who has a monster run off the corner. Welty there on the outside. He'll be able to clear Dorsey. Now here comes Zach Rogers, and this 6 car stuck on the bottom. Chris slots right in front of the 43 of Alice Rodrigo to try to hold on to a top 5 spot. Side by side now for 6. Kez Hill to the inside of the 43. Kez able to slide up, take the spot. MK now trying to do the same close gap, but manages it. OEMK up another spot. Update from the 5. Game has crashed for Matt Moss. As we got 2 around here. Leaders around on the front straightaway. Back up the track in front of the rest of the field. Another car taken out. 2 indeed. 35 of Mike Carroll now around. 82 clipped by the 30. Caution out for the 3rd time tonight as a big one is struck here on the front side of the speedway. Oh, how did these leaders manage to bungle it up? Get to the inside. Looks like Aaron Hall loose on the outside. They make contact. They're both come back up the track. See what happens there with the 82. And it looks like the grass is asphalt texture here to kind of replicate the turf that's now installed. See what happens here with the 99. I think he's going to get hit. Tom Musa getting through there. On board with Welty in the 97 right behind our leaders. Just get one more look at it there. Wide angle shot from the infield. A huge crash. Takes out two top contenders here early in this race.
Now, once something happens there off turn 4, that front straightaway becomes very narrow very quickly, and there's not a whole lot you can do. Thankfully, as you said, the grass is not grass, so you did have a little bit of an escape road down that way, but a lot of damage on a lot of fast guys.
I'll say 99, heavy damage on the front. Has to slow down before he hits the 35 here. Let's see if we can find Keith Hughes. Keith's got some damage on the back end. 27 of Mark Snyder is blowing up. How did that happen?
I saw the 27 parked up against the wall off turn 4 there. Now I'm still having monitor issues. I thought that might have been a glitch on my end, but I think he was stopped up there off turn 4 for a little bit.
Okay, let's see if we can't find the 27. Yes. He was blowing up already. Let's see. Oh. Here's what happens with the 27. Oh, 55 gonna go for a spin. 27 trying to avoid. Bam.
Well, that'll do it.
That
There's
will.
the reason why right there. And this is while the wreck on the front stretch was happening. Oh,
They were
big
probably
damage.
trying to woe up for it.
Caution had came out and they were woeing up for it. And if you hit these brakes sometimes a little bit too fast, they're apt to spin on you. Not for sure what the brake bias setting is on this fixed setup, but I've had my share of that kind of an issue, and we're not going to talk about it.
So Zapier out in front of the field at the moment in the 79. Zach Rogers there right behind him. Now Cade Welty. Ovia MK, Elson Rodrigo top 5. And still kind of working clean up from this incident. 55 pitting for 4 tires and some bubble wrap. We're getting the report down from pit lane. Folks, got a lot of you tuning in here tonight. 20, in fact. So thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. And why not, while you're here, make sure you click that like button. It helps support us so much here on JTN. Helps get these streams out to more folks just like you so they can tune in, enjoy what we got going on here tonight. Again, it's hashtag Maverick Night in America. As always, folks, if we can guilt trip you into clicking that like button, we're going to try. So please, oh please, click that like button. It does do a lot to help support us. You hear every YouTuber say it at this point. But it really does help the algorithm. It helps us get these streams out to more folks so we can try to continue to build this audience, give these drivers a bigger and bigger stage every week. And as always, make sure, too, if this is your first time tuning in and you like what you're seeing, you click that subscribe button because you don't want to miss a second of the action here on JTN. Steven, I think you're going to like it. I have a feeling you will like it. I have a feeling. It's a hunch. Let's call it. So, Chris, this has been one of those races where it's been a little bit of a struggle to get it going. What are the challenges behind the wheel when that's the case?
Oh, if we're talking behind the wheel, where I mean, you're trying to get into some sort of a rhythm. You're trying to, set up the guy in front of you. You're trying to, figure out fuel mileage, trying to figure out how your tire is going to last over a long run. We haven't had that yet. We're already under a third caution. We're not even 20 laps in this thing. So you really haven't had a chance to even figure out what your car is going to do over a long run, round cars. And it's still a little bit of a struggle for that.
So getting ready to come back to green, coming to lap 19 of 187 here from Charlotte. Ryan Zapier with control in the 79. Zach Rogers to the outside. So this time the leader taking the inside line for a restart. We'll see how that plays out. So the control car usually has a pretty good advantage, but the outside line we do know has a bigger advantage. All right, thank you, Steven. Thank you. Get ready to go back. Green Zapier with control, and back away we go. Green flag once again here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And these cars wound back up here through turns 1 and 2. Single file in the middle of the top 5, but they're side by side for the lead coming off of turn number 2. Rogers with the momentum on the outside. That Audi trying to prevail here going down into turn 3. Zach able to take over the top spot. Zapier struggling on the bottom right now. Let me get past and fall all the way outside the top 5 as they're 3 wide now for the 5th spot.
You can tell that bottom line for Zapier did not work at all. He drifted right up in the middle lane as everybody else is rim riding.
No,
trouble!
No!
Big crash off turn 2. The 46, the 6 involved, the 7 again, the 23.
Big junk. Oh, no.
Oh, they're still hitting back there.
Our 4th caution of the night.
We're going to see if my monitor works long enough for me to find out what happened here. And it looks like kind of what we talked about earlier, Joe, worrying about getting squeezed. Tate Dorsey's on the outside up against the wall. And I couldn't tell who that was, the black car there.
Kez Hill.
Thank you. Just squeezed him right into the wall, and everybody else just kind of checking up, trying to avoid it, and bada bing, bada boom.
Dr. Doom when you walk in the room?
It is. I have that effect.
Seeing a lot of it, too. Everyone getting off the throttle, seeing the wreck coming down the back stretch. Go on board with the ski machine of Roger Nebelsick here. Roger always gets us some good...
Middle of it.
What was that?
He ends up right in the middle of it there, coming off turn 2, unfortunately.
Oh, you know it. Roger always making sure he gets us some good angles here. Board, you see, he's slowing up because he doesn't know where this 46 is, and then bam, 55. Obviously not under control. Doesn't have that car under control there. They're getting hit, too. Like an explosion here down the back straightaway. Watch, that 6 car is just stuck in the wall.
Not ideal.
No.
That was the understatement of the night, but not ideal. Is it too early to say it's not the way you want to start a 187-lap race here at Charlotte?
You mean too late?
Or either one. I don't know what I just said.
Because you said it a couple times.
This is the 3rd time.
Okay.
I'm hoping I'm maybe starting like a mantra to get this thing going. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if it's working.
I think we're all hoping for that. Now, you got a flight to catch out of here?
I do. Ugh. I had the red eye to get to Charlotte. I gotta get the red eye to get back to Evansville. Yeah, it's gonna be a long night here.
Can you sleep on planes? You able to do that or no?
We're gonna see, because I'm gonna have to tonight.
You tired enough?
Oh, I'm sure if I'm tired enough, I can figure out something.
Then everything but the water bottle is the report from the 55 camp. Keith Hughes, Greg Shetner both coming down pit lane there.
I bet you in about 2 laps it's going to fall on the ground.
Well,
Just
so
a period of the night. I think my monitor finally stopped short-circuiting.
that's good.
I'm knocking wood like crazy over here, Joe, but I think we might have her fixed. Oh, it's Bristol. He keeps on. Oh.
Oh no! You
He's
don't get
stepping
to.
on the surge protector.
No,
That's
you
what
don't.
It was.
No, you don't. We don't blame Bristol for our own problems,
Oh.
Chris.
Maybe it's me stepping on the surge protector.
There you go.
Okay. This is why you don't allow drinks in the booth, too, right? People spill things.
Oh, you know it.
Okay. I'm learning, man. I'm learning. As I take my drink of cream soda. Oh. Zach Rogers brings him around. Cade Welty on the outside, coming off turn 4. Looking for the green here at Charlotte. Coming to lap 24. Green flag back in the air. A little wheel spin again from the middle of the pack there. Rogers gets a good jump going into turn 1 this time.
Avery Brown with a big moment there off of turn number 2. You saw that 30 car duck out of line. He's going to try to get back up in. That Rogers. Oh, no.
88 stuck there. There they go. And around goes the 99 and the 88. Oh, big trouble on the inside.
Oh, Quentin
no.
Moore just hit the barrier.
Oh, that's it for that car. Oh, they're still wrecking behind them. The 27, the 7, the 88. I don't think there's anybody left now from about 10th on back.
Caution number 5.
All started with the 88 getting into the fence there in turn 3, checking up, and everybody kind of trying to avoid him. And
Oh,
the 99 kind of wiggled up off the bottom there, right in front of, that's Aaron Hall, wiggled up in front of him. Quentin Moore on the bottom had nowhere to go.
oh, Quentin Moore just absolutely clobbered Mike Carroll.
And then clobbered the inside barrier, thankfully with the passenger side of that 55.
Hey.
Is that an unprotected barrier down there at the end too?
It shouldn't be. It is.
Oh, goodness.
And OSHA's gonna have our butts.
Sad, really.
Look at that. Ugh. Why are we watching it? Well, we know who our crowd is.
Oh, man. Wrong place, wrong time.
No kidding. Like Carroll getting caught up in this too.
We got the 6 pushing the 82 down the backstretch here.
Right now?
Right, not for sure why that's going on. Yeah.
Well, they don't
right
like
now.
each other.
They're saying hi to each other on the backstretch right now.
Let's go on board Mark Snyder here.
That might have been related to that incident off of 2 earlier. I think they were the two that kind of got together there off of 2 earlier.
And see how quick stock cars come up in front of you. Oh man, it was on board. Kate Dorsey's gonna get a good look at this from afar. Couple guys taking the road course there.
You know, why not at this point, you know? Make it fun.
Make the circuit longer so it'd be less laps, right?
I agree. Yeah.
All right, well, we're doubled up, getting ready to go back green flag racing after all those replays. It's Zach Rogers with control. Will be MK there in second. Cade Welty, Nelson Rodrigo, and Xavier Brown, your top 5. 55 is out of the car. Driver is out of the car. We're not told if driver is okay, just told driver is out of car. So.
I had a bad joke, but I'm going to leave it alone.
You had a bad joke?
Yeah. I was going to say, well, as hard as he hit, might be out of the car.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, Quentin.
Folks,
I'm sorry.
Folks, leave a like on this video, please. There's 26 of you watching right now. Please, oh, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe. This is the premier sim racing content on a Tuesday night, every Tuesday night. It's Maverick Night in America. I'm Joe Twansky, joined by Chris Pickett up here in the booth. Zach Rogers about to lead us back to green. You don't get this in the iRacing Coca-Cola series. That's all I'm saying.
Certainly not.
Rogers with control into the restart zone, and back away we go. Green flag, MK with the wheel spin on the outside, and the 9's going to be clear, heading down to turns 1 and 2.
That's the second good restart in a row for Rogers. Right up to the top again, going to turn 1.
Welty going to get to the inside of MK there. Not going to be able to clear. The 15 going to come back with a vengeance here down the back straightaway. Momentum right now on the outside. The Austin in chat. Austin, one of our other new colleagues here at JTN, is where it looks like we're slowing down. Oh, there's a crash. Oh, yikes. we kind of have something I don't know how to describe it going on down the back straightaway here. Let's get you the replay. Caution number 6. I don't know what to say to this one. No, Chris can't see it, so we're kind of in that boat right now. Get another look at it here. Jason Daney, Greg Shetner, Aaron Hall, John Dotson involved. Oy vey.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I'm sorry. I was just looking at the replay of the replay, and I don't know what to tell you on that one. I think the pictures tell the story on that one because I can't explain that one.
While we got a moment, let's get a word from our friends with AutoSim 2. Have you ever wanted to manage your own racing team? Or what if you could go back in time to see if a particular season could have finished differently? Well, folks, have no fear because AutoSim 2 is here. With fully customizable roster files, you can create your own world or try to recreate the past. Heck, you could even try to predict the future through AutoSim 2's Sim Mode. Don't like the passive approach? Well, then get more hands-on in owner mode, where you decide who drives your cars and what companies will sponsor them. Down on your luck? Well, then scout some new talent that will get you to the top. Already super successful? Try moving up the ladder or expanding to truly solidify your racing empire. However you want to play, AutoSim 2 has you covered and is now available for purchase through the Steam store for $9.99. Now go make your mark and build your legacy in AutoSim 2. And again, folks, AutoSim 2 is now available on Steam for $9.99. You can go check it out. Again, AutoSim 2 now available on Steam for $9.99. We're trying to get involved with those Steam sales with the game, so please be patient with us. We're still trying to figure a lot of things out. We are not game developers, believe it or not. Again, but AutoSim 2 now available on Steam for $9.99. Whew. All right.
Yeah. I'm excited to get my copy of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta join the Discord too. There's all kinds of different mod files for different years that people have put rosters together for. It's a fun time. I know some folks got some F1 stuff on there. There's, of course, all kinds of NASCAR. Some people even made some ARCA files, which are kind of cool.
Wow. I could see if I can make my cousin win a championship in ARCA.
There you go.
Shout out Daryl Basham. I know you're not watching, but shout out Daryl Basham.
You still gotta give the shout out, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you're not giving the shout out, what are you doing?
Just keeping it inside.
Again, folks, please, oh please, click that like button. It's the only thing that keeps us sane sometimes. Click the like button. Make sure you subscribe here on JTN. And we are not above asking you for pity likes. We are not above that, by any means.
Are we to the begging level yet?
I mean, we can. I can start begging. I mean, damn, I can ask Bristol. He knows how to beg. You know how often he gets his way around this household? A lot.
I was gonna say all the time, but okay.
Pretty much. I'll just start. I'll get a couple good photos of him like begging, and I'll just like flash him up there on the screen. Please click like. One like equals one treat. So getting ready to go back green, coming to lap 34 of 187. Entering hour number 2 of our broadcast here tonight.
That's the first time we've seen Zach Rogers restart in the pack a little bit here. So we'll see what that 9's got in traffic now.
We'll see what the Red Bull Audi has in store. You know what? I'm tired. Hey, Welty with control on the outside. Green flag. We're backing away here from Charlotte.
Big wheel spin on the bottom there.
Kez Hill with some issues there in the 61. There's now they're side by side for third. Xavier Brown in the 30 car coming to the front. Xavier able to get clear for the third spot. Now looking to the inside of Kez Hill. See Zach Rogers going to get to the outside of the 30 here.
Whoa, 97 got in the wall there. Coming up.
Oh, 23's in the wall.
Oh, the 43 on its door. Oh, hard impact. Across the track into the inside wall.
Caution 7.
That ski can is completely smashed. Oh, man. Couple hard hits there.
He got tow back to pit lane. That's not good.
Now this all kind of started with the 97 getting a little wall grip off turn 4. Everybody's trying to check up to avoid him, and zippity doo dah, zippity yay. My, this ain't a great day.
It happens to Cade. I mean, he gets in the wall early here through the corner. And then just...
Again, we've been talking about that high line. That's been kind of where everybody wants to be. And you can see he catches the wall off turn 4 there, and everybody's trying to sneak by on the inside, and they get all jumbled up, and away they go. Lucky there weren't more cars involved in it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, pretty narrow part of the racetrack, huh?
I mean, the 6 did a great job of missing the 23 when it shot back across the track.
Hoy vey. So Kez Hill, our leader. Zach Rogers in second. Xavier Brown third. Keith Hughes, Aaron Hall, top 5.
Well, they haven't started the engines on my plane yet.
That's good. About an hour till the flight, right?
Roughly.
Oh.
That is subject to change. You know how planes can be.
Oh, I know how planes can be.
I mean, delays with maintenance, delays with luggage. The pilot decided to take a bender. There's all kinds of stuff that could happen.
The pilot did?
I hire really weird people.
Okay.
No. Whatever gets you through a Tuesday flight, you know?
Tristan, if he steals the plane, he's leaving.
He ain't gonna make it very far, though. I know
You
where
don't
he
got your
lives.
pilot's license?
I'm working on it. If I could ever beat the level 7 on Red Baron, I'll be all right. What a great game. You ever play that?
No.
Oh, you gotta play it. It's an old DOS game, World War One shoot 'em up. Oh.
Okay.
It's out there somewhere as abandonware.
That was my first, like, mechanical kind of love was, well, it started out as Thomas the Tank Engine, right, as every young boy.
Yes.
And then it migrated to airplanes and World War II airplanes specifically, and then race cars.
That's not a bad path there, Mr. Tomatsky.
It is not. It is not. Make a terrible pilot given how many times I've died in War Thunder. War Thunder is hard, Tristan. Yeah, difficult game.
Yes.
Also, Steven saying, "Are we sure this isn't the Sportsman Series, Joe?" I don't think so.
Nobody's roofs came off yet.
Yet. Green flag. We're back
Still
underway. At 38 of 187, as we're 3 wide for some reason. All right, figured it out.
Why not? Rogers getting a big run on the outside there. Trying to get alongside a hill.
Watching the battle for the 4th spot as we go back to the lead. Zach Rogers just taking that 9 Red Bull car. Keith Hughes going to work to the inside of Xavier Brown back there. You see back of your screen for the 3rd spot. They'll be side by side here into the quad oval. Zach Rogers now to the outside of Kez Hill. Managed to get to the right rear of that car. Heading down its turns 1 and 2. He'll be able to roll the top here. Have to be careful not to clip that wall too much.
Here comes Rogers to the outside off of 2 for the lead.
Down the back straightaway they go. Drag race down into 3. 9 car with the preferred line and the momentum. And he'll be able to clear the 61 of Kez Hill. Is Hill now going to have to try to fend off Keith Hughes for the 2nd spot here to act down the front. Zach Rogers, your new leader. Keith Hughes now 2nd. And here comes MK in the 15th to 3rd.
Oh,
No.
there. Little contact there. Everybody's okay.
61 Kez Hill trying to slide up in front of the 99. There was not room. We stay green, though.
Like Hughes trying to get on the inside of Rogers off of 4, but couldn't quite get the momentum down.
Also know that 15 car there sitting in 3rd. Phobia really quick as well. So you got an Audi, a Honda, and a Chevrolet here. 1, 2, 3.
Just as you'd expect, right?
Oh, of course. And then 2 Fords rounding out your top 5, and a lot of Fords actually back here in the top 10. Further back, maybe some contacts between the 30 and 43. Xavier Brown struggling a little bit with the handling of that 30. See him make some contact with the outside wall. Alison Rodrigo going on by. A lot of damage to the back of that car. Got some more racing up here. Tate Dorsey letting Cade Welty on by. Keith Hughes, though, continuing to hound our leader, Zach Rogers, in the number 9. When do you start singing Elvis?
I don't know. We'll figure it out later.
Welty through for 5th. Further on back, see MK to the inside of the 82, trying to slide up. Not going to be able to get enough of a run there, and there really wasn't enough of a gap there between the 9 and 82. Chris, I mean, we've seen the slide job be the effective way to complete a pass here tonight, but how mindful of the gap between 2 cars in front of you do you have to be?
You've got to be on your toes, because we've already seen some contact already that's caused a couple bad wrecks, so you don't want to be the one that causes it, because then people don't like you that much.
I never worried about people liking me.
Then do it all you want, Joe. Yeah, you want to be mindful of, in all seriousness, you want to be mindful of how much room you've got. I mean, when you've got a limited amount of time to make that move, first of all, you got to make sure you got enough speed to do it. And then from there, you just keep on checking that mirror until you see the headlights in the mirror, and then slide her on up. But then you got to remember, they can do that the next lap if they got the same momentum. So you got to be prepared both sides.
A Welty moving up in this 97 car. Look to the inside of Kez Hill. Further on back, Allison Rodrigo going on by Tate Dorsey for a spot.
Like,
watch this battle for 4th as the 61 made some contact with the wall.
Can't tell who that orange car is way back in the back. They had a problem off of 2, and the entire field went by them.
Tom Musa in the 04. That orange car.
Sorry, the corner of my eye there, Joe. Sorry.
What was that?
Way back there.
No, you're good. There in the 88 going on by Dorsey. Tate starting to slide back here in the 6.
The 88's a lap down, I believe, right now.
Dang, you know everything, huh?
I finally got my monitor to halfway work.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
I can at least see the timing and scoring anyway. I think he's got a little bit fresher tires right now, so he's going to be able to come up to the field a little bit here.
Oh, we got smoke. 61 Kez Hill around. Caution going to be out
got
here.
Him there.
I would think it's might have been the 97. I had to guess. Or the 61 lost it by his lonesome, but I think it was the 97.
Yep, I think you're right there. Yep.
Here's a replay. Oh yeah, Cade just gave him a bump there. Kind of didn't hit him off-centered in the back bumper. That got that 61 car upset.
Kenny Schrader once time said, "You don't like to get hit going in a straight line."
Why not?
Well, you see the result. Oh, no, he said that's a dumb place to wreck. The road's straight. That's what it was.
Okay.
I need
Kind of meant the same thing, though.
It did. It did.
You're good.
One more sip of cream soda. Keep me going here.
Everyone coming down pit lane taking an opportunity. But for fresh Mr. Feelgoods most likely on most of these cars. See Tom Musa staying out to lead a lap in the 04. Oh, these cameras are great.
Yo, at least your cameras work.
That is true. That is true. Working our 8th caution of the night?
We got the 61 around on pit road here.
Oh.
Trying to get in the pits.
That's awesome.
Oh, what a night.
Is there anything else on anyone's bingo card at home? Anyone else? Anyone got anything on the bingo card?
Well, if you had the Ringling Brothers Circus on one monitor, that's your bingo right there for me anyway. I've got bouncing cars. I've got cutting in and out cars. I've got them all looking like they're running Eldora at times. It's great over here.
Wonderful. Hey, at least it's tonight when you're not doing the video, right?
I'm very thankful I'm not doing the lead tonight. Thankfully, it would have been a disaster. Like they're getting ready to double up here again. We'll try this again, Joe. We've had a couple of decent.
We had one
somewhat.
decent run there.
We had a good one there. Finally get a chance to maybe get into a little bit of a rhythm and see what your car's got over a little bit of a long haul. But right now, I don't really see anybody got anything for that 9 right now.
No, he looks lights out.
Trying to figure out which lane to go in there at the back of the pack there. All right, Joe, ready to do this again?
I'm ready to try again.
Okay.
Believe in 9th chance.
In the words of Michael Scott, I'm ready to get hurt again.
The great words. Zach Rogers with control Keith Hughes to the inside, or outside rather, excuse me, to the left on your screens. Green flag,
Everybody's
we're
been
back
up.
underway.
We've all been upside down at this point.
Play hottie.
Another great restart for that Red Bull.
Top 3 all able to get single file. They'll try to set sail here as the 43 and 88 are side by side. And that 88 car lap down.
Well, now I'm showing...
Or now he's back on the lead lap.
He is back on the lead lap, yes.
This, folks, Nationwide is on your side. I miss those commercials.
I do too.
I feel like I haven't seen a Nationwide commercial in a long time.
Ooh, boy. They tried to do something there.
Now for the lead, Keith Hughes. Right behind again, Zach Rogers in the 9.
Look at Hall snuck back up here into 3rd.
Good
Armor
rebound.
around earlier off of 4.
Was involved in that big wreck. They got the damage fixed on that car.
I mean, that car was used up, and they did a great job fixing that thing.
At this point, all these cars have been used up at one point or another.
They definitely have, yes.
I think the 9 might be the least used up. Maybe that's why he's out in front.
It definitely makes sense. You get out front, you get away from all the carnage behind you. Track position. Oh, 30 down. Not sure what happened there. I didn't see any contact between him and Dorsey.
Tate down on power 2 in the 6. We hadn't reported on it just yet. Saw that in chat. The 15 has been into the wall. Saw some internet
Oh, yeah.
spike in there too. Hair there to the inside of the 15. Not able to get it done.
The way this groove is, everybody's going to have a little bit of a Charlotte stripe before this thing's over with. 99's kind of scraping it there in front of them.
What is the Steelman line?
The Steelman line is what the 30 car tried to do down the backstretch, right against the inside wall.
Okay. Was that's pioneered by JTN's very own Matthew Steelman?
Matthew
I assume?
Steelman, yes, sir. Always exciting to see that in action, especially when you're behind it. You see this 51 take off to the left. Oh, the 99 got nerfed a little bit by the 15 going off of 2 there a little bit, Joe.
And you see that 99 of Hall losing a lot of ground. And have to try to reset and rebound and regroup in all the rees. Now get back to the front. Zach Rogers still your leader here, working lap 58 of 187. Or 57. Nope, 58, I was right.
To slightly correct myself there, the 99 clipped the wall a little bit going into 2, or coming off of 2. Slowed it up just a little bit, and the 15 kind of doored him a little bit there. So I didn't want to put full blame on the 15 there. Sorry.
Wow, you really don't want to make friends in this garage, do you?
No, I'm trying to make friends. I didn't want to blame the 15. Flat out. It happened really fast, Joe. Sorry. And then I was like, maybe I'm wrong. Sorry. Like Aaron's trying to come back up there and get alongside of Rodrigo going into 3.
Yeah, listen, Rodrigo, he's doing a good job tonight in that 43 car. See a lot of damage on it.
Oh, Aaron caught the wall again off 4.
How tough is that balance to strike between being too aggressive up there against the wall and not aggressive enough?
Well, you can clearly tell that there's grip to be had right against the wall. It's just a question of how brave are you going to be. But you've got to be precise. I mean, like you saw the 15 right there in the middle of 3 and 4. He kind of got right up against the wall perfectly to where it didn't hurt his momentum, but he kept it. There's that fine line, and then if you go over that, you're either going to get stuck in the wall, or you're going to bounce off of it into somebody else, or like we saw earlier, get up against it and drop all the way to the back of the pack. And that's the problem with the way this track is tonight. That's where everybody's running. You got to be up against the wall, or the bottom is non-existent. The middle lane's got a little bit of grip to where you can maybe get a run on a guy, but it's all top right now. You can see the 88 back here. He's going to try the bottom, try to make a liar out of me. We'll see if he can complete the slide jump off of 2. But no, he can't make that move. And now he lost his momentum, and here comes the 97. And Welty's going to make that move. Well, now here's the 88 back underneath.
And try for the crossover. Welty going to have the preferred line here into 1 and 2. This for the 4th spot. He's just going to have to try to keep a good line there. Able to do so. He'll pull away.
Everybody's starting to kind of spread out here a little bit now, too. So hopefully we can...
Don't say it.
Hopefully... yeah, I will take another drink. Thank you.
You're welcome.
By the way, Joe, just a quick update. We have gone over 100 mile an hour on our average speed for this race.
Oh, wonderful.
Great news.
Only up from here, right?
103. We're really making progress. Look at this. I didn't say anything earlier, but we were down in the 70s at one point.
That sounds about right.
We were going slower than I go to work.
Wait, whoa. Wait a minute.
Well, I'll talk about it later.
Mark Snyder getting put a lap down there. He's into the wall a little bit.
Boy.
I don't know where the 82 went.
Yeah, where'd the 82 go?
You have a game crash?
Might be. He's
Got a
not
couple
on
last week.
No, he's still on track.
He's not. I don't see him on track.
He hasn't fallen out of the. Yeah. He's still on the scoring, but he's fallen all the way back to the back of the pack here. So yeah, that must have been. That's been an issue tonight, unfortunately.
Yes, and he had that issue a couple times last week at Mid-Ohio. He's back in now. Now going to have lost a couple laps at the 82.
That's a bummer. He was right with Zach Rogers.
Now puts the task on Phobia MK in the 15 to try to catch the 9, but here comes Cade Welty in the 97.
They do seem to be kind of closing that gap a little bit. And just as I say that, the 15
15's in the
catches the
wall.
wall. And
97 goes by.
All right. I'm going to stop talking.
Chad Air and the 88 gonna go on by.
Oh,
51's in the wall.
Yeah, that's a bad place there with the leaders right there.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, stay up there. Stay. You still got more guys coming. That got a little dicey. Ooh.
It did. There's Keith Hughes back out on track.
Lap down in he's 3 laps down in 14th right now.
Only thing, though, I mean, he's going to have a full tank of fuel, fresh tires, so if this thing kind of runs its course a little bit.
They can definitely stay out longer than everybody else here if it stays green.
I don't know where we're kind of looking like on pit stops. Again, we know we can go about 33 laps on a tank of fuel. Tires, though, have been a hot topic here.
I lost count of how many laps it's been since that green. I should have took a note.
Zach Rogers in this number 9 just kind of leading the way right now.
Everybody's kind of settled out now. There's really only one side by side right now. That's Mark Schneider. Just got passed by Sean Dotson off turn 4.
Yeah, the field once we lost like half the cars, now we're kind of just thinned out.
Everybody's got nice gaps. I said this goes.
Oh, the 30.
Oh no! Stay down there. Stay down there. Good job. He's been struggling with that car all night long.
Running as high as 3rd in this race. We got a question from Austin in chat. He writes in, so Joe, who's your tough customer of the race so far? And Austin, I think I'd have to go with the driver of the number 43, Allison Rodrigo, top 5. You see the damage there on that car. Allison, he's done a good job, kind of keeping himself behind the wheel, keeping himself in the race in the 43, doing a good job. And a really good looking race car too. Love the paint scheme there.
Absolutely. And remember, this car was on its side, on its roof, getting hit in its roof. Oh, we got pit stops coming now. It looks like the 15's coming in.
Oh, the MK first one down. Got another car on pit lane. It's Jason Dady, but he has been in the wall. Steven saying in chat, the 30 has been one tough customer so far. Chris, who would your tough customer be?
I was going to say the 30, actually.
Okay.
just watching that car just porpoising around this place right now.
Porpoising?
Yeah, it's been wiggle wobbling on every single corner.
Gotta get the Mercedes engineers out here.
I mean, I'm just watching it right now, going into 3 and coming off of 4. I mean, it's not a happy car right now.
Oh, look at that. The good thing that the infield's actually paved, and they just painted the grass.
Oh, man, he got loose again off of 2. I don't know how he's hanging on to that.
It's another one of those Ford Mustangs and Tom Musa. He's going to try to get to the inside here. Let's see.
Ooh, please stay there. Good job.
I was going to say, that 30 car's been struggling. I don't know if I'd be passing him to the inside.
Ooh. He's in the wall and turn 1 again. He's been kind of using the wall to get around the track right now, I think.
Well, folks, if you're liking what you're seeing here tonight, remember we got more great races coming up here on JTN. Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series is live Thursday night from Gateway, coverage kicking off 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Then the USORL Cup Series is live from the Talladega Super Speedway, 10:40 p.m. Eastern Time Saturday night. And the Fast Renegade Cup Series heads to Gateway on Sunday, June 4th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Those races and much, much more, of course, going to be live right here only on JTN, presented by our friends at SchemeHaven.com. YouTube, I believe, sending folks to a commercial here. If you're still with us, because you have one of those naughty ad blockers, thank you. Or if you didn't get shown an ad, thank you. What percentage of people do you think have an ad blocker now?
Oh, I'm sure it's high.
It's gotta be, right?
It's gotta be high. I know I don't have two.
Ephobia there in the 15 on the fresh tires, able to dispose of the 97 with ease. Again, that 15 car a couple laps down here.
Like the 99 of Aaron Hall just came out of the pits down the back stretch. Oh. And maybe coming back in. Looks like might have a penalty.
And to serve that penalty, Aaron Hall, Goodyear Powerade Ford. The 88 of Ayers down on pit lane 2.
That's a shame for Aaron Hall. He worked his way back up earlier, and after that earlier incident off of 4, and was running 3rd and caught the wall a couple times, and now got caught by the speeding police. I wonder how long Zach's gonna hang out here on this set here.
I think you gotta go as long as you can right now. I mean, we still have over 100 laps left.
Now, if I remember right, didn't he restart 6th? He pitted on the last one. I don't think everybody that was in front of him did.
Oh!
Wow, that was close.
Maybe he's coming to pit road this time? Yeah, there he goes.
Like it. 4 tires, some fuel, and right after that, a change of underwear, I think.
97 also coming down, 43 as well.
Yeah, I don't think these guys made a pit stop under that last caution, so this does, I think that does line up the sequence right there.
Let's see. We'll try to see where this 9's going to blend with the 15.
15's off of 2 right now.
Oh. Never mind. I think the 9's going to be out in front by a pretty healthy margin.
He's into 3 now.
9 car's coming through 2 right now on the apron.
Yeah, it's going to be at least a half a lap difference, I think, here. He's at the line now, just past the line.
Big difference might be the 82 of Keith Hughes. And we talked about he fell out of the server, so kind of you get fresh tires when that happens.
Yeah, he's off of 4 right now, coming to the line. Yeah, there he is. I just heard some tires squealing somewhere. I might have jumped that, sorry. Hey, somebody come out of the pit, sorry. Ignore me.
I always do.
Thank you.
They were looking to the inside, Allison Rodrigo.
It's like Hughes's cycle back up to 2nd. He's off turn 4 about
Half straightaway, maybe.
half a straightaway. Yep.
Zach Rogers is clutching, saving some fuel here.
I was hearing a little bit of that going into 1. I was going to see if you heard it.
Where he made a bold statement.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't want to ruin the secret.
Oh, you know.
If he was trying to
I want
hide
to tell all these crews what the 9's doing. I want someone to go up there and challenge him.
it. The 9 is.
9 is saving fuel. The 9 is saving fuel.
Like Hughes is letting Hare go on the back stretch here. Battle for second.
A good rebound for this 88 crew. Dead air.
Great job in a substitute role for Dale Jr. I'm very impressed.
No kidding. Did Dale get another one of those coconut cracks?
Yeah. Coconutions? Yeah.
Yep. Is that where the coconut lands on your head and then you get a concussion?
And you don't know which one cracked what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you crack your coconut or did you crack the coconut?
Yes. When they both end up cracked,
100 laps to go here from Charlotte. That's pretty exciting. On Dotson trying to find a way around Mark Snyder here.
You got the leader right behind him here. Which way to go? I'll take the high side.
He'll pull over for him. He's just trying to get by the 27. Keith Hughes back to the inside of the 88. And Hughes clear for second. The MK is back down pit lane in the 15. That's kind of early.
Oh, there's...
Are we slowing down?
Saw some smoke in turn 1.
Oh, we're slowing down. We got a caution.
51 might have had a problem in turn 1, maybe? Yeah, 51 was very slow in turn 1. I don't have full...
He spun out by himself. Here you see the replay.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting place to spin.
Assuming someone's going to make contact?
He was just stopped up against the wall there. I don't know if it was just because he was going to be in the way because he's in the groove. That's all I can figure.
Oh, the
15.
15.
Oh, okay.
Went around. Well, we missed that, huh?
That, yeah.
And I think the 97's going to come along. 99, rather. Excuse me. Caution number 9.
Yeah, my feed's not entirely reliable over here, Joe. So
No, you're good.
I'm not for sure if what I'm seeing is actually what's happening, so I'm kind of comparing back and forth before I say something.
Well, this gets Keith Hughes back in the race.
It does, yes.
Oops,
Caught a very lucky break there.
88 going to win the race off pit road. I believe they only took 2 tires there.
Yep. With that much of a gap, I'd say so. Rogers, Welty. Sorry, Rogers, Hughes, Welty. There we go.
Yeah, come on.
Rodrigo and Hill. It's cutting in and out. Sorry, Joe. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm doing all the best I can do.
Congratulations, Xavier. Are you getting an auto service technician certificate?
Oh, wow.
Congratulations. Like we'll be down the 30 car for a couple weeks here. It is, it be that season.
It does. Graduations aplenty right now.
You know, why we gotta graduate right before the summer, you know?
I don't get the strategy, really.
Honestly. Freaking farmers. Should I start a rivalry with the farmers of America? That'd be a bold strategy.
They've got machinery, Joe. They might hurt you.
Yeah, but I got a YouTube channel.
That does trump all.
That's what I'm saying. My micro internet celebrity persona.
Now help me out here, Joe. The 15 is out in front, but I believe he's.
I believe
a lap
he's
down.
gonna get a I believe he's gonna get a wave around here.
Okay.
It's kind of
That was what I was asking.
waiting
So
on.
who's gonna take her out? Go ahead and go around here.
Take the wave around here.
I've just received word that my flight has been delayed until a quarter till.
Okay.
Apparently, there's like dust on the runway or something. I don't know what that
Ugh.
means.
Gross.
Yeah, all right. I was thinking, yeah, there goes the 15.
What runway are you going to? There's dust on it.
I don't know.
We don't book very good flights here at JTN, do we?
Oh, this wasn't you guys. This is all me.
Oh, okay.
I gotta figure out something. Frequent flyer miles suck. No good rewards.
No good rewards?
No good. I mean, there's rewards, but it's like a pack of gummy bears and a box of Life cereal.
Ugh.
It's kind of weird.
The cereal part especially.
Yeah, I know, right? He likes it. Hey, Mikey. No, we don't like it. But thank you. Hey, we're going to green, Joe.
We are.
They don't want to hear us talk. They want to hear some racing.
They want to see some racing. They've seen
Rack.
some tonight.
We have seen a little bit. Get
That
these
was a
guys
dig.
re-racked and see what we can do here.
Dead air with control on the outside. Zach Rogers to the inside. See how this one plays out. Coming back to lap 94 of 187. Green flag.
Been a little bit since we've seen them bunched up, so if everybody minds their P's and Q's on this restart.
Maybe they forgot how it was to race around other people.
I'm fearful, Joe, as they try to go 3 wide off a 2 minute. They made it. Everything's good.
Side by side for the lead. Rogers on the bottom. Air on the outside. 9 car. Big send down into turns 3 and 4. 88's in the wall. Everyone going to try to pull around him, and that 88 is going to go to the back.
Watch it, watch it. Woo. Good job, everybody.
Chad going to have to try to rebound there. 9 car Zach Rogers now facing a challenge from the 97 of Welty. Rogers going to try to slide up in front of this 97 through turn 2. Will be able to do so. Welty, big move to the inside.
I was going to say, Rogers didn't use the outside in turn 1. It kind of surprised me. He's been using it all night long, but in 1 and 2 that time, he tried the bottom and almost gave up the lead.
Zach Rogers back out in front. Cade Welty, Kez Hill, Keith Hughes, Allison Rodrigo, your top 5. 99 Aaron Hall. Big send, makes contact with Tate Dorsey. They again, nobody loves Tate. Everybody hates Tate. That was probably Tate's fault too. If chat has any input.
We're waiting for confirmation. Here comes Welty looking inside of Rogers off of 4. Oh, Dorsey's around. I don't know how he saved it off of 4. I saw the whole left side of the car coming through the trial. That was not a good look.
Musa up into the wall off of turn 2. He'll lose a couple spots.
Again, want to be against the wall. You don't want to be in the wall. Almost got 3 2-car tandems up here right now.
I didn't realize they could do that at Charlotte.
We're learning a lot tonight, Joe.
Oh, we are learning a lot.
This is the closest we've seen at least the top 4 in a group in a while. Welty's trying to make that inside work, but just can't get enough momentum to get alongside of Rogers.
Because Hill looking to the inside of Keith Hughes for the third spot here through turns 1 and 2.
Welty dove it into 3 a little bit, but he kept his momentum when he bounced off the wall.
Just over the 100-lap mark here from Charlotte. Zach Rogers, your leader. Cade Welty sits in second. Keith Hughes in third. JTN's coverage of the Maverick Cup Series live here every Tuesday night is Maverick Night in America.
I'll tell you what, Joe, if Zach makes a mistake there in front of Welty, he's ready to pounce. He's all over the back bumper of that Audi.
When you're the leader and you got a guy right behind you like that, does it make you slip up more? Does it maybe put you a little more at ease being in one of those pressure situations? Like, kind of, what's that dynamic when you're the leader in this scenario?
Joe, as one that was never really in the league much, I can't really speak to it.
Well, they don't know that at home.
I speak honest all the time.
Okay.
No, I was in the lead a few times, and I'll be honest with you, it always made me nervous because I wasn't used to being up front very often. But these guys that have been up front a lot, they understand the dynamic of it. They know, how to kind of mind the gap behind them and make sure that, they don't make a mistake, especially the ones that have won a lot. And sometimes you can even make the guy behind you make a mistake, like what we just saw there, if you try to keep running the absolute perfect line around the track.
How much do you base the line you're running on the guy in front of you? I know for me personally, a lot of times I'm really focusing on that person in front of me, trying to see what they're doing and kind of running their tire tracks for a while. And if I eventually pass them, it kind of sets me off of my, sets me out of my groove.
Yeah, you kind of use them as that rabbit out there that you kind of hear people talk about. And once that rabbit's gone, now you're like, oh, I don't know how to drive this track now. That was one of my big things on road courses. I'd kind of use a guy in front of me as kind of, seeing where they're braking, seeing where they're turning in, see where they're accelerating off. You can use that here, obviously, too, kind of lifting in the corner in turns 1 and 3 and seeing where they're accelerating off the corner and figuring out what exact line they're running through those corners, especially when they're running this close to the wall. You want to use that. And once that's gone, then you're like, oh, I've forgotten everything about driving a car. That can happen very easily. You get into that mindset really easily.
Went up on Mark Snyder in the 27. He's
oh no, he slid up. Oh, get back. Oh my goodness, that was close. That might give Welty a chance into 3.
I think Cade had to kind of slow up for it too a little bit. Mark just keeping that Kia out on track. Trying to run as many laps here tonight, get some experience. The MK and Aaron Hall, they're going to be side by side here down the back. Ellison Rodrigo ducking to the inside of Kez Hill for a spot. This is for 4th.
Oh, they made contact behind him. The 99 and the 15 got together behind him.
They keep things pointed in the right direction.
Good job, guys.
Back
this
up
top
front.
3. Yeah, this top 3 is just pulling right away on track 1 on the outside.
They're just in their groove right now. They clipping the grass a little bit there, so that kind of upset that 51. in a moment.
That's not really a thing you want to see when you're out front. You see a lap car get a little squirrely in front of you, and you're like, just wait till I get past, please.
And no, definitely something you don't want to see.
Like that old Foxworthy joke. Dear God, please let that guy stay where he's at until I get past him. We don't care about everybody that happens behind us. Just let me get past him. Oh, somebody spun off a 4. They slowing down? Maybe not.
Yeah, I think we're slowing down.
The 88's very slow off a 2. I'm sure. Yeah, I think we're under caution here. Yep. I think the 88 spun.
You made contact with anyone?
I cannot confirm that yet, sir.
A lot of times in the past, self-spins haven't been cautions, but 88 goes around here. Caution number 10. One restart can kind of change your race completely. Get back live.
Joe, I think I kind of figured out my problem.
What was your problem?
And I apologize to anybody that is running from about 9th on back.
Too many cars?
It just cuts in and out if you're 9th on back, because I couldn't see the 88 spin. So I don't know what's going on over here tonight.
Chris has the front half of the schedule.
I got you covered from 8th on forward, guys. You want me to talk about you? Get up there. And before a bunch of them decide to just drop to the back because they don't want me to talk about them.
Right. Keep us at your mouth.
Hughes got out in second here. Leapfrog Welty.
He's got one of those good pit stalls there.
Oh, got a penalty on the 61.
Oof.
Like Hill's dropping to the back. Bummer. Yep.
Ez was up inside the top 5 before this caution.
The winner of the Denny Hamlin Coming Down Pit Road Award this time. We've just been asked who is our Reese's Peanut Butter Cup wrapper of the race.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup wrapper of the race. Oh, Davey. Question. I don't know. What is that? What is that award? Davey, do you have a description for that award? Any chance?
I don't know, but it sounds tasty. That's all I can say.
Are you promoting cannibalism?
No, I just like peanut butter and chocolate.
Okay. Are they great when separate, but when they combine, they make the morning time epic?
Yes, that is exactly right.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
Gosh, I haven't had any of those in forever.
I've never had those. I'm not a big Reese's fan.
Really?
Being honest. Yeah, not a big peanut butter chocolate guy.
That's all right. You can be wrong.
Okay, the award goes to the one who's most like the wrapper of a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Well, they're orange, so I guess that has to go to Tom Musa, because he's got the most orange on his car there in the 04.
Are we referring to the outside packaging, or are we referring to like the foil wrapper that encases the actual cup?
I don't
Then
think
we have
anyone's...
like 3 different options then.
Because then you're looking at the 15 and the 82 as well, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm going to go with the 04.
Okay.
That's the first one that came to mind.
Okay. We can roll with that.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup wrapper of the race goes to Thomas in the 04.
If only that gray on that car was black.
And Davey does confirm it is the foil wrapper.
Oh, okay then. Well, that changes. Well, for you, that changed nothing.
That changes your outlook.
Kind of. Well, wait a minute. Hang on. I'm kind of
Davey.
leaning towards the 82 now.
Okay, all right. Away from the 15, I assume?
Yeah, the 15 doesn't.
Just doesn't do it for you.
No.
They don't
It's
serve. They don't serve Reese's cups at Hooters.
If they did, they'd bring in a whole new demographic, wouldn't they?
Probably.
Hooters girls serving Reese's cups at your table. That's a different one. Oh wait. We're getting okay. A new award. It's the award trademarked.
Okay. Davey patiently awaiting the start of recording for the Fake Racers podcast tonight. You can check out every new episode each and every week on your favorite podcast platforms and also over on JTN2 where you can see our lovely faces. Myself, Davey Hazard, and Mr. Matthew Steelman.
Get Matthew to talk about the Steelman line this week.
I think that
Somehow,
might be our
just-
cold open this week.
Yeah, just sneak it in. Yeah.
Big news this week, Chase Elliott broke his...
Oh my gosh, Davey. Coming to green.
Lap 116 and 187, we get the green flag here from Charlotte under 80 laps to go.
We're making it, Joe. We're making it. One
You're not
restart
going to
at a
make it
time.
all the way.
We got 15 minutes. We'll see what happens. Speaking of 15, he's trying to make it 3 wide.
That's not helping your cause.
No, it's not. They survived. On to 3. 04 gets in the wall. Oh, he's stuck in the wall. Everybody clears him. We're good. You see these guys get a little bit more aggressive with that top line there. Oh, they just
Contact
about-
further
there's-
back.
Yep, the 43 got in the wall off of 2 a little bit, and that stacked that whole group up back there.
Top 3 now comprised of the 9 is Zach Rogers, the 82 Keith Hughes, and the 50 Phobia MK. Cade Welty is behind the gaggle you see towards the back of your screen. One of those Fords. Keith Hughes up into the wall a little bit there on exit of 2. MK trying to look to the inside, not able to do anything.
And again, that's been the theme. We're looking to the inside. Can't do anything with it.
You gotta get to the right rear, right? And you don't do a Chase Elliott. You don't right rear someone. You just try to pass them there.
Exactly, yes. Well, this group back here behind Rodrigo, they're getting after it back here.
MK looking to the inside of Hughes for second. Not able to do it. Look back at this group. 61 and Kez Hill to the inside of the 43. Chad Hare also in that 88 Nationwide car. Kind of slicing and dicing. 97 of Welty also up in here.
I'm not sure what happened with Welty on that last pit stop, but he's mired back here in, what,
Yeah.
8th?
I think he came back down to top off. Try to pack that car full of fuel.
Oh, and he's in the wall. He's stuck in the wall, and the 99's going to take him around.
Welty around after contact with Aaron Hall and the outside wall. Caution number 11 on the night.
again, it's just another case of you get a little bit too high, you get stuck in the wall, and somebody behind you's got to run, and there you go. They just have nowhere to go when that happens. That's one of those times, too, where if I was the 97, I get in the wall, and somebody hits me, I kind of feel bad for them, too. Because you're mad at yourself, number one, because you hit the wall and caused yourself to be in a predicament, but then you take somebody else with you, and it's just like, it's a double whammy.
Eleven cautions tonight. Is that the most you ever had in a race that you've done?
Denny Hamlin. There was a race at Darlington that had a lot, but I can't remember if it was. I think we did get to double digits, but I think that was it.
Okay.
I think I took us to overtime, and then we were done after that.
Okay.
I think. I'm not one to really count how many cautions I end up having, which I should probably do.
Well,
I only have so many fingers and toes, Joe.
I ran out of fingers. Counting on
well,
toes now.
You're using my finger on one now. I won't tell you which one.
Oh. Got him.
Hey! That was pretty funny joke.
Time for Chris After Dark.
We're getting there.
Zach Rogers wins the race off pit road. Oh, yeah. And K. Keith Hughes, Kez Hill, and Allison Rodrigo, your top 5.
You got to see this, man. Every time I go through the field, half the field disappears.
No, I believe it.
It's no longer the front 8. It could happen. Like, if I drop back, I lose the front of the pack.
Right.
And I can't even rewind to see them. It's weird, man. I don't know what's going on.
I think it's this track. This is one of those newer tracks out there. Folks at home, it's like Charlotte 2020. I forget. I don't want to put anyone down, but
it looks great.
It looks
Don't get me
great.
wrong. Looks
yeah.
really good.
It has nothing to do with how it looks. It's just well, actually, it kind of has everything to do with how it looks.
It's probably a lot of high quality imagery in there.
Yeah. Which a lot of times you can replace that. There's usually they include some lower res files in the track directory.
If there were any, I did not move those over. Clearly.
That's okay. We may do.
I mean, I took the red eye to get here, so.
Oh, I get it. Listen, we are more appreciative than anything. The quirky track, says Matt in chat. Matt Moss. Matt Moss. You gotta give his name a little sense of pizzazz.
It almost sounded like a Calvin Klein commercial or something there for a second. Matt Moss. Dior.
Oy vey.
Oh, man. Yeah, it is getting late.
It is. Ooh.
63 to go here. Coming to 62. Get a restart at 61. One more pit stop, and then who knows?
Yeah, one more pit stop gets you around the 57 mark. So, or when you make that pit stop. So yeah, one more pit stop to make it to the end here.
Yep. And then it's just a question of how good are your tires for that last run, and that's if you got it, man. If it goes green,
right? Right. I mean,
what am I saying?
Haha. It has been a topsy-turvy.
After 9:30, yeah.
It has been a topsy-turvy night here from Charlotte. HVRL Maverick Cup Series round number 9 on the year.
Oh, and Matt wants you to call his championship on Monday that way.
Well, we'll see, Matt. What the weekend has in store. You gotta win the championship first, though.
That is a key thing, key
There's a-
component in that.
Very key component.
All right. Let's see what Zach's got on this restart.
Here we go. Green flag. We're back underway. Zach Rogers with another good restart in the number 9. They're side by side for second. That's what you want to see if you're the leader heading down into turns 1 and 2. Hughes on the bottom, MK on the outside.
Oh, Hughes is sliding up in front. MK off of 2.
15 with some momentum here down the back straightaway. Was looking to the inside of the 82, but thought wiser of it. Battles on for 4th. See Allison Rodrigo there in the 43. Going to slide up in front of Kez Hill off of turn number 4. Hill, though, going to get to the outside here down the front.
Air right there as well. Looking to the bottom. Not been the place you want to be at all tonight.
Oh, contact between the 99 and 97. Then Welty back into the outside
Again?
wall. Yeah, they're good, though. We're staying green.
Okay.
You say again like you couldn't have said that a couple times tonight.
And not just them. Whoa. Was that the 04 through the... I might be seeing things again. I apologize if the 04 did not go through the grass.
Don't even see the 04 on track.
Okay, never mind. I saw him dive off into the road course on the front straightaway, and then he just disappeared.
Wonder if he
So,
fell out.
Could have. Anyway,
Back up front, top 3. Single
I
file.
thought he was coming back across the track. It was going to be ugly.
No, that's fair. It would have been ugly. Yeah, it looks like he lost his connection there. He's back in now.
That's good.
Be tough to gain some spots here in the last third of the race.
I remember those 2 car tandems earlier. Now we got 2 sets of 3 car tandems.
That's not really a tandem then, is it?
It just keeps on a thrandom.
There you go.
I don't know.
That sounds a little dirty, honestly.
Sounded good in my head.
So it's Rogers, Hughes, MK, your top 3. Chad Hare, big move there, trying to get into the top 5 to the inside of Kez Hill for the 5th spot. 8 there on the bottom. He'll clear.
Hill's going to get a run back on the bottom here. That's the frustrating thing. You have somebody do a slider on you coming off the corner. You try and do the crossover, and it just doesn't work. And he might make it work here in 1, though. He's going to try it. He's not... Oh, my goodness, that was close. Oh, wow. That killed all of his momentum off of 2, and everybody went by him.
That
He tried to
backfired.
make it work.
That backfired. Now he's going to get passed by a hack. Pete Dorsey there in the 6.
I was proud of that move there. I thought he had it. But again, that's the frustration about, the high line being so dominant. You get that run and just cannot complete it.
No. And I think that's why you see these guys kind of do some of these desperation moves too, right? They get
you're gonna
really
see it.
aggressive trying to slide up in front of that car that they're trying to pass.
And the closer we get to the end, the more that's gonna happen.
Right now it feels like top 3 just kind of riding it out till we get to this final pit stop of the night.
I got a shout out about the word random.
You did.
I'm proud.
It'll now be carried away into the annals of JTN lore. Annals? Annals? I don't know.
Trademark it first, boys.
Do it. I mean, Davey's trademarking the award, apparently.
Yeah, that was
random.
That was very random, but what do we expect from Mr. Hazard,
Oh, you know.
Welty trying to work his way back up. Oh, I think, did Dorsey get in the back of Paul there? Oh, they were side by side in the one. Paul on the outside of Dorsey, and Dorsey moved up in the middle of 1 and 2 and knocked him in the wall. We stayed green. They kept it straight.
Cade Welty
That was a moment.
applying some pressure to the back of Allison Rodrigo here for the 4th spot. And Allison's been doing a great job in that 43 tonight. He was our tough customer of the night.
You remember that 43? We saw the entire undercarriage of it at one point. They did a great job of fixing that car up. Oh, we lose Hughes again?
Did we? Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Man, I tell you what. And it's so frustrating. You're in contention. You're battling for the lead. And it's nothing anybody on track's doing, nothing you're doing. It's a system issue.
Exactly.
That's so frustrating.
Well, Chris, I'm getting the cue card from our producer Bristol here before we let you go, because I know you gotta go catch that aeroplane.
It's getting close. The
wanted-
engines have been fired.
Wanted to again say thanks for joining us up here in the booth tonight. Remember, you can catch Chris on select JTN broadcasts here throughout the summer. Chris, one of our new additions to the team. It's been a pleasure having you here tonight, Chris. Getting to work with you some more, and yeah, looking forward to working with you more throughout the summer. And again, can't thank you enough for joining us here tonight.
Absolutely, Joe. It's been a great time tonight. I wish I could stick around for the entire rest of this thing, because I think it's going to shape up to be a close battle here at the end, especially with these two up here, the 9 and the 15 here. But yeah, that plane is circling and wants me to get on it. So, but appreciate everybody tuning in tonight on JTN, and we'll catch you next time.
As Chris Pickett join us up here in the booth tonight. He's gonna skedaddle his way on over the airport to get back home. Can't thank Chris enough. As always, Chris, have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Thank you, Joe.
And this is JTN's coverage of the HVRL Maverick Cup Series live from the Charlotte Motor Speedway, round 9 of the 2023 season. Zach Rogers currently leads the way in that Red Bull Audi. Still waiting to see if the 82 comes on back to the server. Haven't seen Keith Hughes rejoin us just yet. We got a protest in chat right now for last year's Phoenix race. That is interesting. Coming up on Jason Dady here. Roger's going to go on by. He's continuing to stretch his lead, seeing the battle for third. Cade Welty has lost some ground. Nelson Rodrigo, Chad Hare trying to catch back up in the 88 as well. Again, we got one more round of pit stops incoming. And you folks at home as well, we are live each and every week, each and every broadcast over on Twitch, twitch.tv/JoeTowNetwork, as well as right here on our YouTube. Gives you some alternate viewing experiences. So your preferred streaming platform is available for you. Go give us a follow over there. It would be much appreciated if you haven't already. All about continuing to build things up. We do monitor the YouTube a little bit more though, so I feel a little more vocal in chat. This is probably the place to be. And youtube.com/JoeTowNetwork. Or at JoeTowNetwork now, because YouTube changed things. Just 40 circuits remain here. 60 miles to go. We're slowing down, looks like... Oh, we got two cars parked here. In turn one, Mark Snyder, Jason Dady, caution number 12 on the night. At 218 mark. That's your replay, and we are right on the cusp of being able to make it to the end of this race on fuel. Looks like the 51 going to go around by his lonesome, and then Snyder and the 27 going to come in here. 51 kind of catches grass a little bit, or the turf rather. And 27 just right into him. Brings out our 12th caution of the night on board with the 27. Anyone comes back up the track just a little too late, and then 75 also clips the 27 here. Oh. Looks like we have lost both of those cars out of... Or 27's still out there. Jason Dady has retired. Pit stop, Zach Rogers brings them all down. I have to think a couple cars going to elect to come back down pit road here throughout this yellow. OBM, Kato going to win the race off of pit lane. Around here, everyone trying to save some fuel. We're coming down to the end of this one, folks. Hold up here. We got 7 guys remaining, or 8 guys. 9 guys. 9 cars remaining. Close to 20, over 20 that started here tonight. Fovia MK going to lead us back to green, coming to lap 153 of 187. See Alison Rodrigo in the 43 coming off of pit road. One more stop for gas and tires in chat. Might see some of these drivers taking 2 here at the end. Make that last stop as short as possible. Phobia MK will lead us back to green in the 15 Hooter Chevrolet. Zach Rogers there in second. Kate Dorsey, Cade Welty, Aaron Hall, Kez Hill, Tom Musa, Air, Rodrigo, Snyder, and Dotson. Green flag, we're back underway, and Rogers with a bad restart, and it allows Welty to get through for second, and Kez Hill looking for third. The corners 1 and 2 we go. Rogers there on the bottom, still trying to fight back in that number 9 Red Bull Audi. Now be side by side with Welty. Almost some contact there. Ducks back in line. Takes over the 3rd position. Rogers loses 1 on the restart. Welty through to 2nd. OEMK there in the 15. Now going to have to face a challenge from the driver of the number 97 here as we head down the front straightaway. 97 in hot pursuit. And back down into turns 1 and 2. They are all over each other here at the front of the field. The pay window has opened, and it is time to start making some aggressive moves to try to win this race. 9 car falling back a little bit. Have to watch and wait and see if he's going to duck out of line. Maybe try to save some fuel here. 61 of Kez Hill hot on his bumper there. Side by side for the 4th spot. Going to be side by side for 3rd here off the corner. With Aaron Hall on the inside of the number 9. 9 to 99 doing battle. 9 prevails. He'll move down in front of Hall. Now Hall going to have to fend off a charge from the 61 of Kez Hill, who has that preferred line. Saw the 9 car clutching there, saving some fuel through corners 1 and 2. Comes Kez Hill looking to the inside. Now has to duck back in line. Aaron Hall through. Up another spot, into the wall a little bit. Have to be mindful of that wall glue, but here comes Welty looking for the lead to the inside of Phobia MK. Now going to be some contact. He turns to 15 down the front stretch. Around goes Phobia MK in front of the field. Caution going to be out here for the 13th time tonight as the leaders tangle through the quad oval and bring out that unlucky caution, number 13. There's your one more stop for fuel, folks. You saw it live, see it again here off the corner. Things get tight off of turn number 4. 15 going to come down into the 97. I think Cade held his line there. An overhead shot. Of course, you got the curvature here through this quad oval. Likes to wreak havoc on everyone. Gordo, I don't know. I don't know how much I blame that on the 97. Best part is we have a camera right here. On board with Welty. Yeah, I guess he could have turned left a little bit more. Could give him a little more room. On board with Zach Rogers. I think the 88 might have ate the inside wall. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This is a big hit. Yummy, yummy. Concrete wall. Cade Welty wins the race off of pit lane. Zach Rogers second. Tate Dorsey going to be third. And that 6 car down some power, but who isn't at this point in this race? So Welty will lead us back to green. Oh, Jason, don't be that. Don't be harsh on yourself, buddy. It happens. Cade Welty, though, going to be leading us back to green. Zach Rogers in second. Tate Dorsey, Aaron Hall, Tom Musa. Kez Hill, Allison Rodrigo, Sean Dotson, Chad Air. Mark Snyder and Phobia MK. How we line up here for the restart. Snyder, the only car 4 laps down right now. Welty with control, though, on the outside line here. See how this restart plays out. Zach Rogers not able to get a good restart last time on the bottom. Lost a spot, fell back to third. Let's see if something similar occurs here on this one. 97 car with control into the restart zone, and back away we go. Green flag once again here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Side-by-side battle for the lead. Zach Rogers prevails on the bottom. Again, that 9 car, the cleanest one out here. He'll go to the point. They're still racing behind him. Welty now looking to the inside. Going to have to duck back in line. Tate Dorsey inside of Aaron Hall. Hall is in the wall. Contact with Kez Hill. 61 going to go around. Contact with the 43. Caution going to come out for the 14th time tonight. Sean Dotson, big hit to the inside wall. And caution number 14 on the night. Try to get you, so we get you some replays here. All starts with the 99 getting into the wall. 61's right behind him, makes some contact, and he's going around like a top. 75, 15, oof. Also make contact with the inside wall. Again, caution number 14 on the night here. We're going to have 161. I don't think Tristan's all right, Keith. If he's playing the game that he likes to play. I haven't seen him actually in here a whole lot tonight. He started off pretty strong. I'd like to remind you folks at home, we got more great racing coming up here on JTN, presented by our friends at SchemeHaven.com. First up, Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series from Gateway Thursday night. Coverage kicks off 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Then the USORL Cup Series heads to the Talladega Super Speedway for a playoff chase race. 10:40 p.m. Eastern Time, June 3rd, Saturday night. And then the Fast Renegade Cup Series heads to Gateway. Coverage kicking off at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Those races and much, much more, of course, live right here only on JTN. We come back green at lap 164 of 187. 24 laps to go here from Charlotte. And can't thank you folks enough for tuning in to JTN tonight. If you haven't already, drop a like on the video and subscribe. There we go. Restart, 24 to go. Zach Rogers on the bottom. Cade Welty to the outside. Green flag. We're back underway here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Welty struggled there on the outside line. Rogers able to prevail. Tom Musa going for third now to the outside of Tate Dorsey. Musa, first time we've said his name up front here this evening. But we always see that bright orange number 04, or when he was in the 23, coming to the front late in the going. Everyone trying to wrap that outside line, though, here late in this race. To make things interesting. Alex Rodrigo to the inside of Chad Hare. And the 43's around. Into Phobia MK. Caution going to be out for the 15th time here this evening. Leaders are still going. And now we slow down. And now having the rear end of that race car finally, I think, bit the 43. These cars get so loose, that spoiler gets down out of the air, you lose a lot of the downforce on the back end of the car, and Nelson Rodrigo, unfortunately, there, he's going to finally pays the price. Pretty sure, at least Matt, and when we've covered it, this is probably the most with 15. At least feels that way. I have to go back through my notes. Keith. I don't even know if I necessarily counted on. Let's see. Some of these races I did not count cautions for us. Again, I'm going through my notes. I know this is exhilarating content for the folks at home. Yeah, I'm not sure. Zach Rogers, though, going to be leading us back to green. Cato LT in second. Tom Musa, Tate Dorsey, Kez Hill, Chad Air. Oh, 75 is getting turned under caution. OBMK, 75's through a wall. My goodness. And Sean Dotson has retired after that one. Aaron Hall is coming off the pit lane. He'll catch up to the field here. Okay, Matt. Coming back to green. 19 laps to go. Zach Rogers with control. Or not. Guess we're gonna go one more. Anyone got any questions at home? Anyone got any questions I can field at home? Love to field some questions. Steven, you are enough. You are a spectacular human being. Keith, I want it to be less than 2, please. Dr. Pepper, Cody. I'm a Dr. Pepper zero sugar guy right now, though. We're cutting, so. Get ready to go back. Green flag racing. Zach Rogers with control on the inside. Green flag. We're back underway. And Welty with a lane change before the start-finish line again. Don't know why I'm mentioning that now. Tom Musa, Tate Dorsey, they're battling for third here through turns 1 and 2. Musa clear for the position. Some contact there off the corner. Big run coming from the 99 to the back of the 43 here, down into turns 3 and 4. 97 into the wall a little bit there through turns 3 and 4. Zach Rogers, though, is pulling away with the lead. Tom Musa is into the wall. He loses the third spot. And now the battle's on for that position once again. Tate Dorsey holding on to it right now. We heard reports that that car is down on power, though. See how patient these guys are. Cade Welty is quickly catching Zach Rogers. They're 3 wide for 4th. Now we're side by side for 3rd. Aaron Hall, fresh tires on the 99. He's going to pull up off a slider. And he takes over that that 3rd spot in the 99 car. Dead hair there in the 88 to the inside of Kez Hill. They're battling right now for the 6th position on track. Gordo, I don't think I said that, but if I did, I'm tired. Oh, 15's into the wall. He's going around here down the back straightaway. Keeps the car pointed in the right direction. Does Phobia MK in the Hooters machine. Goes Tom Musa on by. Back up front, though. The battle for the lead's heating up. You got a pair of Fords looking to make a move on the number 9 is Zach Rogers. Welty and Hall going to be side by side down into turns 1. They're side by side for 2nd. Zach Rogers loves seeing that in his rear view mirror. Remember, the 99 has fresh tires from the last caution. So everyone has pretty fresh rubber underneath them. Each cycle is more important right now than tire wear. '97 into the wall some more. Aaron Hall going to look back to the inside here of Welty. Aaron Hall moves through to 2nd. Can he try to steal this win away from Zach Rogers in the late goings of this event? Tate Dorsey closing to the back of Cade Welty. Looking for 3rd. Last week's winner, Dorsey in the 6th, trying to get another podium here. They hit the wall a little bit there through turns 1 and 2. Aaron Hall just stalking Zach Rogers right now in the number 9. Going to look to the inside here down the front straightaway. Big run coming from that Powerade Goodyear Ford. See, he's going to try to pull off a slider here through turns 1 and 2. Going to slide up in front of Zach Rogers. Rogers going to give him a little bit of a nose. And Aaron Hall goes to the point here, working 12 laps to go from Charlotte. Slide job to perfection for Aaron Hall, and now he's going to try to set sail with the freshest tires in town after Zach Rogers has dominated this race. Just 11 laps to go. Or 10 laps to go. I'm counting wrong. It's time for your Death Craver 10 to go, folks. When the sun goes down and the lights turn off, all that remains is darkness. Driving at midnight can be a peaceful thing when no one else is on the road. But in 2043, that isn't always the case. When Death Craver and his Darkness Assault Squadron full of murder-driven maniacs are roaming about with lethal weapon systems, futuristic fuels, and cloaking tech, you won't see them coming until it's too late. Zach Rogers' debut novel, Death Craver, is available now on Amazon. You can learn more about Death Craver on his website at ZachRogersBooks.com, along with social media links for his Facebook, Twitter, and more. Again, Death Craver, available now on Amazon. You can search it up or go to ZachRogersBooks.com. It's linked down in the video description below. Death Craver 10 to go. And Aaron Hall is pulling away from author of Death Craver, Zach Rogers, there in 2nd. Alex Rodrigo there in 3rd. Applying some pressure to Cade Welty. Tate Dorsey has fallen way back. Here comes the 43 to the inside. Rodrigo going to try to pull off a slide job. Not going to be clear. That's going to lose a lot of momentum for that car here. As now Welty had an issue there. Oh no, Aaron Hall's around. Caution going to be out here for the 16th time tonight. Going to set up a frantic run to the finish. Oh. Or not. All right, let's get a replay, folks. They raced back to the line, nothing changed. Why did the 99 go around? Might have something to do with the 9. Big run from Zach Rogers. I think Darren Hall might have threw a block there. Something happened. Go high above. 99 makes a block. 9 just runs him over. But I'm not giving you a break here. Porto. I mean, 99 hit the wall there coming off of 4, so he lost a lot of momentum. And he's just, I think that's kind of a desperation move to throw a block. Oh, bad blocks. Can't make them. Anyone's going to take 2 tires here. 99 coming into his box. Tom Musa. He's going to win the race off pit road. Zach Rogers second. Chad Hare. Tate Dorsey, Ellison Rodrigo. The Musa going to be leading us back to green with, we'll go back with probably 3 laps to go. Folks, if you haven't been tuned in throughout the night, you've missed a lot. What I would believe is a record-setting 16 cautions. Some good green flag runs. We got green flag pit stops. It has been a long race. 187 circuits tonight from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And JTN's coverage of the Maverick Cup Series all season long can be found right here on our YouTube as well as over on Twitch. Actually, Tom Musa... Let's see. Now, he will be scored as the leader here. Zach Rogers having to go to the back. A penalty being served by the 9. Sounds like we've lost the 75 from the field. That's unfortunate. John Dotson and and go check out Classic Arcade Repairs. Got a good YouTube channel over there if you're into those PCB board repairs. Classic arcade games. Tom Musa going to be leading us back to green. Chad Hare there in second. Ellison Rodrigo, Tate Dorsey, row 2. Bovia MK. Kez Hill, Cade Welty, Mark Snyder. Which Mark might be back on the lead lap. See if we're going back green this time. By with 3 laps to go from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Musa with control. Green flag. We're back underway here from Charlotte. And the 04 is free and clear with the lead. Side by side for second. If you're Musa, that's what you want to see. That you need these guys to be battling with each other. Here comes Air there in the 88. Nationwide Chevy on the bottom. 04 going to have the momentum on the outside here. Drag race down the back straightaway. 88 going to fall back to be side by side with the 43. Musa slow through the center of the corner. They're going to split up 3 wide for the lead. Coming off of corner number 4. Have to be careful. Hare on the bottom. Musa in the middle. Ellison Rodrigo on the outside. Here comes Tate Dorsey. They get back double wide. Tom Musa trying to hold on with only 2 tires. Tate Dorsey up into Ellison Rodrigo. They're going to try to crash here through turns 1 and 2 rather. As here comes Musa to the bottom. Turns 3 and 4, we will go. Aaron Hall, the 99, closing back. He was the leader when that last caution came out. To the line this time. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go here from Charlotte. Tom Musa looking for any which way to get by the 88 of Chad Hare. Here comes Aaron Hall in the 99 to his inside. The battle for second is on, and if you're the 88, you are loving what you're seeing in the rearview mirror. Musa now going to take control of second. Aaron Hall in the 99 looking for third. Hare all the way up there against the wall. Here comes Musa. One last charge off of turn number 4. It'll be a drag race. They're crashing behind him into the catch fence, into the fans. It's going to be Chad Hare taking home the checkered flag here tonight. Tom Musa in second. Aaron Hall rounds out your top 3. Zach Rogers going to come home 5th. He's disappointed after this race. There is a car in the catch fence. Oh, man. Get a replay of these two. Kez Hill, Tate Dorsey. Most likely some abbreviated post-race coverage here tonight, folks. Chad Hare, your race winner here tonight in the 88 Nationwide Chevrolet. Dale Jr. takes home the victory. Chad Hare, your race winner here tonight. Post-race results on your screens momentarily. Again, can't thank everyone enough. Tom Musa second. Aaron Hall rounds out your top 3 from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Again, folks, make sure if you haven't already, drop a like on the video, subscribe. Again, doing so does help support us so much here on JTN, the Joe Tow Network. And we're live each and every week. Maverick Cup Series action. If you like what you saw, you make sure you tune in. Got a little bit of everything for everyone out there. Or if you just, want to throw me some support, I'd appreciate it. Chad Hare, your race winner. Tom Musa finishes second. We'll kind of wait for these guys to make their way into the media center. Let's get a quick word with our friends from AutoSim 2. Have you ever wanted to manage your own racing team? Or what if you could go back in time to see if a particular season could have finished differently? Well, folks, have no fear because AutoSim 2 is here. With fully customizable roster files, you can create your own world or try to recreate the past. Heck, you could even try to predict the future through AutoSim 2's Sim Mode. Don't like the passive approach? Well, then get more hands-on in owner mode, where you decide who drives your cars and what companies will sponsor them. Down on your luck? Well, then scout some new talent that will get you to the top. Already super successful? Try moving up the ladder or expanding to truly solidify your racing empire. However you want to play, AutoSim 2 has you covered and is now available for purchase through the Steam store for $9.99. Now go make your mark and build your legacy in AutoSim 2. All right, folks, and results on your screens at home, and we are here with race winner Chad Hare, driver of the number 88 Nationwide Chevrolet. Chad, a big victory here tonight in the Maverick Cup Series.
Whew. It was a crazy one. This is actually my first race in Maverick, and I think I downloaded the mod about 5 minutes before we started, so it was kind of just a crazy race and super fun. It was definitely the longest race I've been in, but it's been a fun one. Maverick experience live up to the hype? Oh, absolutely. It's a beast like any other, that's for sure.
And I apologize because we got to make this quick. We're kind of running up on our window, but what does it mean to kind of, obviously winning is a big thing for everyone, but winning your first time out, are you just is it just setting a tone for everyone now? If you run some more of these races throughout the summer that, hey, I'm here to play, I'm here to win, is it kind of, what does winning here tonight mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to like win and I race to win, obviously, but I think just coming out here with the fellas and just having some good times racing and kind of showing that I can kind of put down some fast laps. I know we had some craziness at the end there, where some of those faster guys like Rogers and Keith fell out. I think earlier we had some guys who were running pretty fast lap times, but just had some like technical issues and stuff. But it's just been a blast in general. So yeah, I really can't complain. I'm just looking forward to some more racing.
Well, Chad, we're hoping to have you out here more and more throughout the summer. Congratulations on the win. Before we let you go, want to give you the opportunity. Got a lot of fans in chat, got a lot of folks at home. I know there's a lot of people helping you get to the racetrack. The floor is yours. Shout out all those sponsors, family, friends.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Big shout out to the wife and kiddos. Always support me, let me race and stuff like that. Just kind of helping out. Definitely a huge shout out to Tate Dorsey. He's the one that got me into racing and kind of even helped me just tonight, just getting everything going. But then all the boys from Mondays of Thunder, of course, too. So that's kind of my home league. And if you guys are interested in that one too, it's always a good race in there. So other than that, just proud to be here and be racing with the boys.
Well, Chad, again, congratulations on the win tonight. Cannot thank you enough for your time. Go celebrate this one, and good luck as the summer goes on.
I appreciate it. Thanks for recording us and hanging out with us. Love JTN. It's great.
Yeah, Chad Heyer, driver of the number 88, your race winner here tonight. Let's go ahead and next bring in our second place finisher. You know him, you love him. He's the driver of the 04. He rallies to a second place run. And Tom Musa. Tom, what went into that two-tire call there at the end?
I had nothing to lose. And it was 4 laps?
Yeah.
And the sides were wearing out faster than left, so it wasn't bad at all.
Now we gotta do a short interview tonight, so I apologize for that. But my big question is, in a race like this, where you're kind of in that mid pack throughout the race, you're kind of just I feel like I got a good understanding of your racecraft at this point. You kind of stay towards the back and wait for your moment to pounce. How hard is it to wait for that moment and make that charge to the front like you did tonight here at the end?
It really wasn't, because I could not go through the turns, and when my computer crashed, my steering was off because I turned it down, the ratio down, so had to figure that out in the last 20 laps. But it was a great setup. I couldn't keep up with those guys in the middle of the race, but at the end, I took the 2 tires and shot it and let it rip.
Well, let it rip at the end, Tom. Congratulations on the second place run here tonight. You continue to beat that 23 car remarkably. It's crazy how that works. But
I know. I bet you didn't bet on me tonight either, huh?
Well, I didn't bet on anyone tonight, so hey.
If you think about it, I had 3 seconds places, and it's all within 3/4 of a second of winning. Like 2/10 of each race.
Well, I feel like that victory is coming at this point, Tom. A great run for you here tonight. Before we let you go, though, I want to give you the opportunity. Got a lot of great sponsors, family, friends. You know the drill by now. The floor is yours, buddy.
Yeah, I'd like to thank TM Racing League for help sponsoring me. We'll be racing on Wednesday starting in September. If you're interested, sign up. Also, the wife for letting me do this. Roger for getting me into this league. Ben for running the league. And you guys for, showing it on the tube.
Well, Tom, again, as always, it's a pleasure talking with you. Cannot thank you enough for your time here tonight. And again, congratulations on the second place run.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Tom Moose, the driver of the 04, your second place finisher here tonight. Let's go ahead and finally bring in the driver of the number 99, Aaron Hall. He leads 11 laps on the night after qualifying on pole. Aaron, you got a copy?
I copy.
How chaotic was this race behind the wheel?
Yeah, it was pretty chaotic. I mean, couldn't go 5 laps without wrecking in the beginning. Then we finally got some green and back to wrecking at the end. I mean, once you got in the back, you couldn't avoid it.
Mm-hmm. How from behind? I mean, how difficult is that to kind of? Because I know everyone kind of likes to get into that groove, and at the start, obviously, we struggled with that. And then you finally got an opportunity to get in your groove there in the middle portion of the race, and then at the end, you go back to kind of the way we began here tonight, bookended the event. But how hard is it to go from really short runs to a lap or two, maybe, to a couple really long runs, back to at the end a lap or two again, and trying to remember some of those things you maybe learned early in the race?
It's definitely a different dynamic, man. I mean, go from trying to save your tires in those long runs to then just going all out. It's a completely different way of driving the track. Makes it interesting, not to say the least.
Well, an interesting race here tonight, Aaron. Got to cut this one short, but before we let you go, want to give you the opportunity. You got a lot of great sponsors on this 99. You got a great looking car tonight. You have the Premier Sports Drink on the side of the car, too. The floor is yours. You've been up here before. You know what to do, buddy.
Yep. Shout out to Powerade. Obviously, good year. Keeping my tires on the track. My man Cade for making that scheme, and all my boys at the Sparty Party for getting me into racing. So, thanks, man.
Aaron Hall, he's the driver of the number 99. Aaron, again, cannot thank you enough for your time here tonight. Always a pleasure to talk with you. And again, congratulations on the podium.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night.
And folks, that's going to wrap up our coverage here from Charlotte. HVRL Maverick Cup Series. Race number 9 on the year. A hectic one, a crazy one. You don't want to miss any of the action. You want to make sure you're subscribed to us right here on JTN. You can also follow us on our Twitch at JoeTowNetwork over there, right here. All our social media at JoeTowNetwork, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Check all those out. As always, cannot thank you enough for your support. But with all that being said, for all of us here at JTN, for our producer Bristol, for my colleague tonight, Chris Pickett, I've been Joe Twansky. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time live right here on JTN. So long for now, folks. Yeah, and they're going to be 3 wide coming to the checkered. Never mind, they're going to be... Oh! Turn 4 into the trial with Whitehill and through the grass. It's going to be Noah Joyce winning his first career race in the Red Bull Cup Series.
Off the line and a wreckage behind him. You have cars flying everywhere. Cars upside down. It doesn't matter. Noah Joyce has done it. He's won a Daytona in a 3 car.
Behind, they're going to be side by side again. Contact there between Sinner and Gordo for
The contact! Oakley into the wall. That's going to be Jack Healy coming to the line.
Jack Healy wins the